And we're online. Those new specialty arrows that you're talking about should be in your inventory. What they're labeled, that's the good question.
Let's see. I see the arrows of bring out your dead.
Yep, that's the one.
I don't have any of the others?
On the
Not yet.
cot.
Oh, I thought I had more that I got.
You have more that are upcoming on the party calendar.
Ah,
So if you click the little
Okay.
calendar icon, which is that weird looking little flat pad with the 1 in the upper right hand corner, that should have notes, and some of them should actually... No, they're on GM only. So no, you can't see when you get those.
Hey, chat, we're just going over some new features we're utilizing, at least on the DM side for this. How you doing today?
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have it listed.
And we've got a new player, so
wow.
we're getting that all connected and worked up. While that's
Okay,
going
I've
through-
got hopefully these 10 arrows do what I want them to do, but we're going to find out in the boss fight.
Yeah,
The
we
best
are.
time to test them.
Oh,
love
we
how
got a
you're saying
dice
we're-
roller too.
I mean, you had a crazy gnome make them, so they're probably not going to do anything that you wanted them to do.
They're not a crazy gnome. They're a standard Signiblin.
Well, the problem I have is that I was rolling the
Oh,
D20 for him, and I rolled like nothing but below 10s for him making my arrows. So that's why I'm not sure they're going to do what I want them to do.
I
can
hope
only
they're
hope he had,
Draho
like-
seeking arrows. That would be hilarious.
But then he could then he could snatch them with his arrow snatching gloves and fire them back.
At himself.
At myself, just a boomerang.
First of all,
death.
Draho would think that was a fluke and try again.
Wait, question,
Yep.
Kadro. If do you let people play with things like gelatinous cubes, like a gelatinous cube character?
If you can
Or something.
find it on the DM's Guild as a source, yes.
Oh, okay.
Anything
Like
that's
basic,
available
I'm
on DM's Guild or is part of the core handbooks, I'm completely open to.
all right. Being an ooze bard would be awesome, I think.
I think
I
maybe
gave bad ideas.
I think maybe
feel
the
like this is gonna-
Ravens guide they had like an ooze based like hybrid race.
Yeah.
It's not really ooze based. It's like animals spliced together based.
I'd want to play the triangle.
This is
I'm
our
getting
friend
big Steve energy out of
Illuminati.
this.
I feel
I'm
like
getting-
this is going to go way off the rails now.
Like it doesn't normally.
Even more off the rails.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But while we're getting all that set up, let's go ahead and do our normal start of stream admin stuff. So our standards, shoutouts to him, you are a Stewie, Ike Ironlegs, Lady Delin, Lexi Charisma, and Gorm as our current subscribers to the Twitch channel. We do appreciate the support. As a reminder, we do have Tasha's Cauldron of Everything giveaway running. Once we hit 250 followers on the Twitch, the drawing will commence. For those watching this later on YouTube, Rumble, etc., make sure to check out the respective links wherever they may be on that particular page, probably down below. Head over to our Twitch channel from there and click that follow for a free entry. Lastly, we do have additional links down below on all of our pages to our Teespring shop and for an Amazon affiliate link. Note, you don't have to actually buy the book. If you click on one of the books and go buy something else, that still helps out the channel, so thank you very much. And Gorham just resubscribed.
Hooray.
All right. So are you seeing the game in the FGU list of stuff? I suppose back
What
that
is
up a little-
FG?
Yep.
What is FGU?
Fantasy
I'm
Grounds
sorry,
Unity.
I know nothing about this stuff.
The Fantasy Grounds app.
Yep.
Oh, the Fantasy Grounds app. Yeah. You mean the dice roller?
It is sort of a dice roller, but it does so much more.
Like
Is it the-
another version of Roll20.
Yep.
Oh, is it the thing that says like home token stamp dice roller Foundry virtual tabletop?
Yes, it is. Well, is it Foundry? No, it's Smiteworks.
Oh, I'm on okay.
Not a problem. I
You
will
got the wrong
shoot you a
one?
link.
I think you sent me this roll. Yeah. Oh, you're sending again. Okay. Cool. All right. Where is it?
So we will do
Oh,
this real quick. I've got it up on
Fantasy
the
Ground.
Twitch
Okay,
stream.
there we go.
So
Okay.
since we're using Fantasy Grounds, pretty easy to see. With
Oh, I
that,
see it now.
you only need the demo version. I'm running on the Ultimate, which allows the GM to basically host as many people as we may want, or can fit into our Zoom
cool.
stream. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh wow, yeah, it's very flashy.
Yep.
I'm trying to Vanna White this over here.
So once you're on that page, just download either the Windows or Mac version, depending on whatever your computer you're using.
Oh, okay. So downloads.
Yep.
And get just says get Steam version.
That's what I did, I believe.
Oh, there's
Okay,
yeah, you can do it through Steam, or you can do it direct through Smiteworks.
so I could just type Fantasy Grounds Utility Unity.
Fantasygrounds.com home. Click that link that I sent you in Discord.
Yes,
And
and I clicked it, and it's Fantasy Grounds Unity,
yep.
and then it says get Steam version, and then it says Fantasy Grounds Classic.
Weird. So your page is not
I
showing
clicked
what
on-
my page is?
Oh, I clicked on it shows the 90 days of Fantasy Grounds, try it, and and then I click on downloads, and it says Fantasy Grounds Unity, get
gotcha.
Steam version.
Yeah. Skip the downloads. Just direct down on that page. You'll see the demo FGU Standard, FGU Ultimate. And just under that bottom demo window is download for Windows or download for Mac.
Okay.
And all you need to know is what you're operating on.
And just for clarification, Fantasy Grounds in no way sponsors our show, but we do utilize their app, and we're very appreciative.
That we are.
Oh. So it says, okay, Fantasy Grounds. Okay. All right. Way more. Okay, free demo. Oh, cool. All right, free demo.
Yep.
Awesome.
Just download
Okay,
for Windows or Mac, whatever you have.
here I go. Entering into the portal of. Come on, download.
Does this particular section qualify this particular video for the tag of educational?
It could. I don't think I actually tagged this one when I started it.
Open. Oh, do you want to allow this app to make changes?
Generally, yes.
Always.
Yes, I guess.
Always. You always want things to change your computer for you. It keeps it fresh.
Especially if they call you out in the middle of the blue.
I have something for you to install on your computer, Draho. It's not a virus.exe.
Oh,
Sounds legit. I'm in.
it
for
says it requires the latest Visual C++ runtime. Would you like to install that?
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's a requirement.
Okay. Okay.
Mandatory.
I like how he's questioning this stuff, whereas I just said yes to everything like an idiot.
I agree to the license and the terms. And I haven't read it. And so, okay, here we go.
And this is how
It's
you
no
end
big
up in a
deal.
human sent iPad.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it read?
Initializing.
And now the GNU Force theme is playing through my head. Thank you.
Yeah. I just
Oh,
gave the
no.
robots permission to do whatever they want.
Good plan.
I mean, it's pretty good basis of living. Let the robots do what
I
they
trust
want.
the robots.
Since you're just
I mean, we've done such a stellar job of existing. Why not let the robots try?
Yeah. They deserve their chance.
And since he's downloading the current version, they probably won't need the updates, right?
Shouldn't. Those should all be in it. If not, this should be more interesting.
That's one of my favorite
Pedro.
words. Good.
Kadra, am I going to need the tabletop RPG tools, the whole roll advantage thing?
Nope, that's all part of this.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll close that window then.
That comes standard.
Yeah.
All right. While we're waiting for that to download, who wants to go over what happened last time?
We made it back to the
Art?
circus.
would like to do the recap because I don't even remember what I did last time.
I also found out that I've been living under a false impression about who had a specific item for months. But, it's cool.
That's how people stealing things works.
Yes, it is. It's just that like, everyone was getting on me. It's like, he's had like I'm just coming to that, and I'm having to relearn my entire existence for the past however many sessions. So,
I love that.
it's like when you get to the end of the murder mystery, and you're just like, oh, that was a hint. So, and let's see. Then we found out that Eno had sadly died, but as to be expected. Because, with the rapid aging, because we do have said item that was keeping him alive by not being anywhere near him.
Oh, yeah,
Then I went over to Lady McIntyre's place. She was not there. Her brother was toasted. And then I got into an arts and crafts project with Kibble, which went amazing. And what else? Oh, I went to Castigan's shop and did not make myself a suspect of a criminal investigation in any capacity whatsoever. I'm not the imposter. Then we got some leads on some possible ships, and I think we did a little bit of shopping, and I think pretty much that up until the almost funeral.
There was a bit about the stuff that was left to us by
Yes, we got some things.
And there was a baller coin that went to Miyazaki and fused with his weapon, as I recall, something like that.
That's right.
Yeah, you got a blessing. Also, we're still not sure what the it's tokens now. We're still not sure what the conductor's cloak is exactly, or the mask. We're a little afraid to touch it. Kaizen discovered there was a chest that was holding a part of Orcus, and it's not holding that part of Orcus. That's deeply concerning, but none of us know that.
I thought that was Misaki that discovered that.
That was the thing, because I got that wrong, and I get confused.
Okay, and on the bonus, that particular episode will be coming out on our YouTube channel here shortly.
Then we would be of useless to have just recapped all this.
And then we got to the funeral, and
Our main lead for a ship happens to be there.
That he does. So with that, you guys are at the funeral currently. It is a rather dreary evening with this taking place. Drizzling a bit out. And we'll go ahead and pick up there as soon as we have everyone in. How's that looking, Bertrand?
I did it. Yeah, welcome to Fantasy Grounds. This appears to be your first time setting up Fantasy Grounds.
Yes, now it's going to make you register.
Yeah, it says, did you like... Yeah, please, if it is... Okay, continue. Data directory. Check directory. Check directory?
Shouldn't be necessary.
First, we must select a location for campaign and module data to be stored. We have pre-selected a default location.
Mm-hmm.
you can just click through the defaults.
Just okay, check directory, I guess, right? Oh
Yep.
boy. Okay.
Please
Just trust
the
the program to do everything.
Yeah. So just do select.
Yep, just pick an appropriate folder on your probably C drive, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Maybe even just make a new one.
On the foot. Yeah, this is a bit confusing. Check. There's a little folder like right next to the thing that says data directory, and I'm clicking on it, and then it brings up a new window that says cache, campaigns, docs, extensions.
Let's take a look at this in an easier fashion. Go ahead
Yeah.
and share your screen. I'm going to
Uh-oh.
hide the zoom, and we'll come back
How
to
do
that momentarily.
How do I
All right. Back to live scene.
Okay.
Well, on the plus side, you had to go through that little initiation too. So one of us.
Yeah, hooray.
Hey, Lexi. Nope, not that one. That one. Okay,
We came to it. Oh, hey, a map we weren't supposed to see yet.
that's right.
Oh, I want to see the map I was not supposed to see.
It was like instantaneous. So you have to wait for the VOD.
Ah,
I was gonna say, yeah, if you bring up the Twitch stream, then you can watch it, but it's gonna be delayed a little bit, I think.
yep, just a
It was
smidge.
up there for like a fraction of a second. So it's
You know your quick win. That said, you guys are out at the graveyard. Anything that you want to talk to before they begin the services?
Not really. I mean, I feel like we can discuss business after we've said, put Eno in the ground or
Alright.
burnt him. I don't know what they do here.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
Government
whack you with my
feces.
quarterstaff again, Draho.
we saw that there was a grave dug.
Yeah, I figured there was, but I don't know. They could put him in the hole and set him on fire for all I know.
I will
Want
break
a
your
smoked
shit.
Eno, or do you want a surface smoked Eno?
oh, and a quick clerical note from last game. The bartender's name is Titus, not Tobias.
Titus.
Right.
I thought so. I just didn't want to call you on it. But I thought Tobias was not right.
Nope, it wasn't. I was working on a different character, evidently, at the time.
To be fair, in real world time, we haven't talked to Titus in probably 3 months.
Very true.
So
All right. So the Lord Priest stands before you all.
Lord Archprelate Blacktree.
Correct.
Haha.
Wearing that holy symbol of Tyr, and he spreads his arms. As Inosious was a devout follower of Azuth, we will be conducting his rites as such. Lord of spells, you who love everything that is of the magical arts, wash over us with your unending arcane knowledge. We rejoice in your promises of knowledge, power, and arcane arts to all those who venerate you. In your mercy, turn the darkness of this death into the dawn of a new life within Benexus, and the sorrow of the parting to the joy of ascending into the great wheel. Through you, the arcana of the unending universes is lived forevermore. The priest bows his head, closes his eyes, and those seem to be doing the same.
I'll follow suit.
Yep.
Okay. After a few moments, he speaks again, and as people raise their head, you can see that he's kind of looking skyward. We meet here today to honor the life of Inosious Palimort van Richter. We commend his efforts in the arcane arts throughout his life and ask Azuth to bless him now that his time on this crystal sphere has come to an end. For Inosious Palimort van Richter, the true journey of knowledge is now just beginning. But for us, there is loss, grief, and pain. Every one of us here has been affected, perhaps in small ways, or perhaps in transformative ones. Our having known Inosious, we know his life mattered to us all. It is important for us to collectively acknowledge and accept that Faerun has fundamentally changed with his passing. We are all grieving. Life will not be the same, nor should it be. Together, let us open our hearts and commemorate the impact Inosious Palimort van Richter had upon us. I would now like to invite anyone from the gathered to share the comments and remarks that they might have about Inosious. Would anyone like to step forward?
He was a great guy.
Draho would.
Go ahead.
He's got something prepared a little bit here. Let me get my notepad out.
Several eternities later.
Draho's going to step up,
And in conclusion,
make sure everyone's really focused on him. Clear his throat loudly.
of course, you would make a funeral about you.
Eno was a good man. He gave us a purpose. Before him, I was just wandering, looking for something to do. He put me in the right direction, sent me off to help save the world, I think we're doing, and make tons of money in the process. He was a successful businessman, running his business for several hundred years, an accomplishment by any mortal standard, especially those of the elves.
At this point, Navarre pokes him with her staff.
Oh, right, yes. He was very good with managing his finances.
And whacks him on the shin.
Hard.
Oh, what? I'm trying to talk about how good he was at keeping his business running, and his overhead was always low. And I think he paid fair wages. He never had a strike from what I've learned. So his labor
Gonna
force
kneecap him now?
appreciated him.
Is anyone else getting the book report where the person didn't actually read the book vibe off of this eulogy?
You do see some of the
Exactly.
other gatherers kind of looking around oddly.
No, like I legitimately kneecap him.
Who's gonna fall to the knee that hurts? Fine.
Ark
Fine.
kind of
Eno was a good guy. Sad he's gone.
Ark kind of
Draho's
awkwardly-
going to limp back.
Ark kind of awkwardly tries to shuffle over, but make it look natural, like I'm not with him.
Are there any others?
I wrote a.
How do you follow up that act?
I don't know, but I wrote a little piece of music to commemorate this heartbreaking situation that we're in. I wrote this for you. Dino? Dino's his name, right?
Yep.
Dino. All right.
Good way to start it
That's out of
off.
character.
I know.
Dino.
It'd just be great if that's how he starts it. What was his name?
This is Dino Rocks in E.
Oh, that scared the crap out of me.
Well,
There
only
you
note
go.
maybe back a
Warn
little,
me next time.
just a little away from the mic.
Okay. All right, there you go. Rest well, my friend.
At this point, the Admiral Blackmantle steps forward.
We've made such a good first impression.
Yep. Seems to be favoring his left leg in doing so. He turns around before you all and preparing to speak. You can see that even through his stern military rigidity, the faintest hint of tears are forming in his eyes. Eno was a good man, a fine wizard, and a terrible three-dragon anti-player. I spent many years with him sailing much of the Sea of the Fallen Stars. We slew devils, rode dragons. Once he got ate by a dragon, he had to cut him open from the inside with an axe. The dragon deserved it, though. He backed out on a deal. He was a cad.
Most dragons are.
He pauses momentarily and kind of coughs slightly. I recall one time that we were staying up in a castle in some area or another. Woke up to find a clamor of harpies had landed on our party's bedposts. Eno wasn't perturbed at all. Told them that he'd give them to the count of 5 before he roasted them all alive. And let me tell you, harpies, even being part bird, do not smell good while roasted. Eno was one of the mightiest, scariest, most stubborn wizards that I've ever had the pleasure of sailing with. Good night, old friend. May the books of knowledge be forever open to you on your next journey. And then he steps back amongst the gathered, heading for Lady Liara de Villers, whom at this point you kind of notice is sobbing ever so imperceptibly, just her shoulders moving lightly. Black Mantle wraps his arms around her and lets her continue to cry. Are there any others? With that, the priest continues. Inosious is now safe. He was already on his way to Bradexus to enjoy all that awaits him there. Let us bid a final farewell to his body as we commit this favored Magistrati's form to the weave. The priest raises his hands into the air, and a swirl of azure energy surrounds both the priest and then slowly forms an outline of a closed right hand with one finger pointed towards the air. The coffin slowly lifts from the ground and floats over the open grave. Eno van Richter, we bless you, and we thank you for being part of our lives. We honor your life on Faerun and pray for you and your peace in the ever after. We will not forget you. Go well into the next life. The swirl of azure energy around the coffin begins to merge with it, turning the entire coffin into kind of a blue haze of energy. And at this point, everybody go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh God, perception. All right.
Not great, but 11.
Okay.
So I probably see whatever this is.
I gotta check my.
Oh, that was Kibble.
Sorry, I didn't have it open.
Perception.
RPG. My perception.
Oh, at least Kibble knows what's going on.
So
All
far,
right.
Misaki, Navarre, and Kibble will notice this.
I feel like Draho is too busy tending to his knee.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
All right, so
I was doing good.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 20 on his pain perception.
I got a 7.
Okay. Kai?
I'm working on it.
Alrighty.
We're perceptioning.
Yep. All right. So just Misaki, Navarre, and Kibble will notice that up the hill, hundreds of yards away, are about two figures. One is taller with dark skin. The second is a squat-looking figure with pale skin. Both are dressed in dark colors. The taller one seems to move towards something on his belt, then begins waving. And as he's waving his arm around, it extends into a swirl of red-orange color. You've seen this before. Looks just like that drow's whip. First above him, then the circle swirls towards the graveyard where you stand. And as the energy finishes merging with the coffin, it slowly lowers into the grave and then erupts in a brilliant mystical fire. Followed by that, the ground quakes. Some branches from some of the more dead winter trees fall, and then the graves over the entire area begin to erupt with dirt in great gouts. Those gathering start to look around incredulously as bodies of various states of decay begin clawing their way up.
I just scream out, everyone who isn't ready to fight, get out of here.
All right.
I'll point up at the hill and yell Death Knight.
Uh-oh, Death Knight?
Yeah, we've had a persistent issue with Death Knights.
Well, congratulations, Draho. You're not the biggest asshole here anymore.
And with that, everyone go
That was
ahead and roll
close.
initiative.
Yeah.
Off early
I
tonight.
was not expecting a fight at the funeral.
I was.
Yeah.
I 80% sure we were going to get a zombie fight.
But your halberd made sure that it warned us.
It did.
Yeah, if they're within 30 feet.
Some of them are.
Okay. Alrighty. That's a natural 20, so that's going to make it 22 for Arc.
I have a 20, not a natural one, but 20.
Okay.
Do we have a
two?
map?
That would be helpful, wouldn't it?
We have one in chat, so
I was going to say, I see it on stream. I just don't see it in.
For whatever reason, it does take a little bit longer for it to appear in Fantasy Grounds sometimes.
It also helps
is it
when I actually
raining?
click share. It is. I found the
That's
FX buttons.
Sweet.
Nice.
Groovy.
Okay, now where is initiative? I completely forgot. Oh, there it is. I found it. I'm not.
Bertrand, you wouldn't by chance have a chainsaw attached to your wrist, would you?
How do you know if he packs a chainsaw?
So, as we're as you know,
Don't
the
justify it.
ground erupts. Did the two figures on the top of the hill leave?
They have not as of yet.
How far away are they?
Several hundreds of yards up the hill.
They're
They're
not on the
doing
map.
military, mate.
That's right.
So now they're not within range of any spells.
Correct.
Not with that attitude. See, this is why you take Eldritch Spear and Spell Sniper.
Yeah, then I have to make these maps larger.
No, we'll just use the theater of mind.
I've heard about
I know
that.
what I'm doing next.
All right, looking for.
The thing you always do.
There's
I
one,
meant
and then
picking up,
Initiative Kaizen.
Oh,
Picking up Eldritch
rolled
Spear and Spell Sniper.
You did?
Oh yeah.
It's not showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because it's a 0.
Oh, yeah, it does not allow for zeros in the game, so we're just going to put that as a 1.
Because if you have a -1 to your initiative and you roll a 1, you roll a 0.
But yeah, having a
Alright.
cantrip range of was it 600 feet? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like,
that
how
will
would you
start
do
us
that?
up at the top of the round with Arc.
Woohoo! So I will be using my instinctive pounce.
Okay.
I can get the map to do what I want. I think it's my mouse. Okay. Well, I see a skeleton, and I see a grieving person, and what's his face with all the titles. So I'm gonna go move up to half my speed. 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's as part of the bonus action in which I used to rage.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And me smashy.
Okay.
Reckless.
Well, he's rolling. I know it's not my turn, but since I was using my quarterstaff to bash Draho, I should probably be next to him.
Probably a good plan.
That is true. Ooh, okay. Given how this is, I would not have brought all my weapons, so I would just have my maul with me.
All right.
This isn't going to be as awesome as it could be. But that's an 18 on the die plus all the things,
That
so
will
I'm
hit.
pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. My maul's still in the shop. I
That is
just
true.
remembered. So I would have the Mace of Disruption because it's my next best thing.
Best weapon for this.
I left it in my other weapon. Okay. So now I need a D of... Mace is a D of 6, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll make these the Radiant then. And this will be the regular. Okay, so that is 4 bludgeoning damage, which I imagine he takes double, and then 5 radiant damage.
All right.
And does that bring it below 25 hit points?
It does not. But you do see as
That's
you.
a hardy skeleton.
Yep, as you do kind of crunch into the plate armor it's wearing, that spark fires off.
Yep.
And it does shatter a bit of the plate.
Okay. Second attack.
Mhm.
That is a 19 and a 20, but that does make it a crit.
Yep.
Okay. because he had the audacity to not die again. Not great on the radiant.
And go ahead and double your bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so that's 4 doubled to 8. Oh, I forgot to add my freaking strength and rage to that. It's been a long week, guys.
God, you're mathing like Draho tonight.
No, I'm
right? I was just about to say you're acting like me.
So add 9 to that last bit of damage.
Okay. Still doesn't drop it below 25.
Good jerk. Actually, wait, no.
Yep.
Just
Your mathing's off.
Okay.
My freaking belt that's going to take me almost a year to get back. Okay, so on this current attack, this is 11 bludgeoning damage. So that's
22.
right. And then 9 radiant damage.
Okay. Still seems to be standing, but that armor is taking a beating.
It's a hardy skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm defending 3 people, it seems, or 2 people in the casket. Something.
No casket there.
No, 3 people. Whoever the frick Logan is. Okay.
Logan, he's the dude that we met when we first met Kibble, isn't he?
Yep.
The paladin that was torturing kobolds?
Right. Okay. You decided to wear a burglar mask to this proceeding, but that's okay. Well, that's good. I'm not moving.
All right. Which does bring it to his turn.
And I trust Quincy Blackmantle not to be a pushover.
It's okay, guys. We got Titus. He's got this.
Logan will miss on the first attack and the second attack. We are
Paladins.
at count 20. That does nothing this turn. Bertrand, you are up, sir. Currently,
Okay.
you are up here at the top, which would help if I didn't move the map that way.
So
If
I
moved the
know
map that way.
very little about these. This is Death Knight, right? Do I know it?
No. We aren't fighting Death Knight right now. He's
Death Knight
far
is
out of range.
way up the hill. He's just watching.
Okay. Who is in the immediate vicinity?
So
Enemy
there
These
are-
skeletons.
Yep.
Yeah. So these first 2 up here, are the one next to me and the other one that's really close here. Those are dwarf skeletons. These 5 that are behind them in the lower left corner, those are ghouls. And then the 2 to the lower right are just skeletons. So I'm assuming human.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the 2 all the way. That's a 6. Okay, that's good to know.
All right. So I am going to vicious mockery one of the skeletons if their feelings can get hurt. And
Yep. That is a
Yeah.
charisma save, correct?
it is, yes.
Even with the -3, that is a 16 on the total roll. What's your DC?
Oh, my DC is 50. Oh, it's 16. So yeah, you got it.
Yep. So he does
Darn
just
it.
pass.
Okay.
It's wisdom if that makes a difference.
I
Let's
did
see.
forget to mention too.
Oh,
because it's-
That would
must
make it
succeed on
actually
a
better.
wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't sure because sometimes undead have crap wisdom.
Oh, okay. I gotta
Yeah.
read it better.
okay.
So he does
So-
save there. Any movement or regular action? Because I want to say that's a bonus action.
All right. Yeah. No, it's one action.
Okay, so movement or bonus
It-
action.
Yeah. I'm gonna move behind Ark because I feel like he's a solid wall of man.
I mean,
That-
honestly, you're probably safer where you are. You're behind like a wall.
That is true.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay behind the wall, and
Okay.
if I can grant inspiration to anybody, this is my first time playing a bard, so if I know they inspire and shit, So
he is 35 feet away. I believe that has up to 60 feet. So yes.
yeah, so I want
Fire any of
to
us.
throw an inspiration onto Ark.
Okay. How are you doing that?
I'm gonna sing him a song. I'm gonna be like, Ark, you're the one that they love. And and he hears that, and he just knows, that it's for him. He feels special.
Okay, so what type of die is your inspiration at
It's a
now?
D8.
No, it's for you.
It's a D8 right now.
Well, you used my name. I'm just trying to make sure that I know the die type. So Ark, even in his rage, just hears his name and it kind of perks up, and he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. So you got a 1. Do I roll it?
No. I choose when
He
to
gets
roll
to
it
roll it.
anytime in the next 10
Oh,
minutes.
cool. All right. So you got it. What did you get?
Oh no,
He'll know when he uses it.
Oh, I got
basically
you.
it's like I do it once I see the roll, and then I'm like, no, that should be better.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
All right. So that's going to bring us to Black Tree's turn. He is going to step in front of Titus and his wife and kind of stand there to defend.
Somebody unleashed the wrath.
Defense.
It's Draho's turn. Wow. First order of business. I will shoot over Lady de Villers, because nothing quite says respecting the nobility like firing arrows past their face.
Please hit her.
That's an unkind thing to say.
Well,
I just want to see the
not so much to hurt
ramifications.
her, but to get Draho in trouble.
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say, if she follows family name, it probably won't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just want Draho to have bad things happen to him because I think it's funny.
That is true.
All right.
It is funny.
Yep. Go ahead.
I like
Okay,
Draho.
let
I don't want
me-
bad things.
Hit him with the sharpshoot. That's a 12, so that misses.
Kedro, isn't there a priest here?
Are
There
you
is,
attacking
sort of.
Draho? Wait, before you do anything else, Draho.
Too late.
No. Before you do anything else, I will note that because I did critically hit this guy, you had advantage on the roll.
Oh.
Well, his second roll was worse, so
So I missed the first one regardless if we use that as my advantage.
Yep. Would you
Okay.
like to use your bonus action to ricochet that elsewhere?
Yes, I would.
All right.
I guess gotta be within range. We'll go for the other dwarf skeleton. Let me target him and untarget
keep
this
in
one.
mind that advantage applies to all attacks until my next turn. Till the end of my next
Oh.
turn. So Logan actually would have had advantage on his attacks as well.
Nope.
So does
my
that mean
dice
I get to
hate me.
re-roll those two?
You get to
Actually-
add an extra advantaged roll at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually very good that that's what I led with.
Natural
Oh
20.
yeah!
There you go.
Oh, this is gonna feel good. Thank you, Ark, for letting me roll the great damage. Well, that didn't roll correctly.
That 5 turned into a 3. That was funny.
Yeah, it did.
It
Yeah.
didn't even like roll to it, it just changed.
So I need to add one more D8 to that, right?
Yep.
Not
Draho.
roll the critical.
Hey, Draho.
Yes.
I'd like to say you really stole that funeral speech. You really stole the funeral.
I did my best. I have no idea, dear.
come on now, don't encourage him. He only has 2 kneecaps.
Any
He
additional
doesn't need them.
attacks or bonus actions?
Yes, I'm going to add on my thorn shot because I rarely get criticals.
Okay.
So. Sorry, cat apparently went missing, so.
To be fair, as much as we talked about how Ark's gonna mess with Draho when we get an opportunity, being the one to finish this off after he tried so hard would be the way to make Ark angry. Oh,
That is
nice!
21 poison damage if that does anything to the undead.
It sadly does not.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't think
that
so. But
poison-
he's still encased, so he gets slashed if he tries to move.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
All right.
that the poison just sinking into that skeleton's veins.
Yep. Any movement?
uh
Are you gonna use Navarro as cover? As per
no,
as per
that's,
standard procedure.
that's what last Drawho would do. I'm gonna step behind the wall for cover.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna arc the one shot that missed over yonder.
Okay.
And see if this hits. Whoop, missed.
Yep. That
Okay,
was,
so that was an overall
Nerves and being
disappointing
All
display.
right, well,
That's going to bring us
Did you know
to Lady Layar de Villers, who's going to step up to engage with that skeleton.
Respect.
And she criticals.
Ooh,
And third attack.
3 crits in the opening turn or the opening round.
And that one gets smashed to dust.
Yes.
That will end her turn. Kibble.
I turn to her and just nod.
Ibble's turn.
Yep. And what you saw was from basically beneath her dress, she pulled out a shortened rapier. So kind of like a kriss.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, she probably had to extend her leg a bit to do that, and Art just nods again.
Where is Kibble's bow? There it is.
In his hand, presumably,
And so
Why does he have so many different bow options?
because you keep giving him bows.
What's the ornate short bow?
It's
Drow
pretty.
ornate short bow. Those.
that
think that
he would
was
not
just-
be using currently. Because it's
Okay,
still
so just
sort
the
of
spider.
Yep.
Okay. So that's first. Oh, did I click on his target? I did
You
not.
did not. But a 20 is
That was on
probably gonna hit.
skeleton too.
Yep, that'll do.
Yeah. How much is no one's next to it, right?
Correct.
So just
base
regular damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, max damage 10.
That'll do.
All right.
Movement or bonus action.
He is going to believe Mastermind. He can help as a bonus action.
Correct.
He can.
All right, he is going to help Nivara.
Okay. That is going to bring us then to Dwarf Skeleton 2, who goes
Hello,
chunking
dog.
over towards Black Tree. Will hit.
Yay.
Why is my damage not working? Probably because it doesn't like the word psychic.
Art doesn't like the word psychic either.
There we go. And Black Tree takes a bit of a wound. Do-do-do.
Nah.
Second attack. Will also hit for a bit more of a wound. And that is the end of his turn, moving us to Titus, who is going to grab his wife and drag her back this direction.
No, you have to serve him some food. Last thing no expect.
Good move.
Misaki, you're up.
So there's a Azuthian here.
No.
Where did he go?
So that is Black Tree, but you notice that his holy pendant is actually Tyr.
But I saw. Okay, I thought it was Azuthian.
No,
I
he was just
apologize.
performing the rites as such.
Got it. And when the undead popped up, he didn't do anything.
He did not.
Well, if he's a priest, he can heal his own ass. Um, but I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move. Word, reaching for something in my bag and taking it out. Be considered a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, it's readying an item.
Right. All right.
Get one.
Let's see. Spiritual weapon. What is my range? 60 feet. Good. I'm going to put it. It's right there. I'm going to cast it over there
Okay.
so I can attack that skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
And not with that.
No, a 2 turning into a 10 still isn't bad, but that will miss.
Yeah. Then I'm going to move 10, 15. Is the grave open?
It is. It just does not show so on this particular map. It does have
assuming
a
this is-
flaming box of Azuthian kind of ashes going on there.
Yeah, well, still. This is a waist-high wall.
Correct.
Okay, 1. That's 10. Then 15. 20. Are we allowed to move through friendly spaces?
Sure are.
All right. Going around the wall should put me there with a 30 move.
All right.
And I pull and the halberd comes out of the bag.
Okay.
The little bag.
Yep. All right. That'll bring us to Nivara.
All right. She will go ahead and target Dwarven Skeleton 2. And help gives me advantage.
It
right?
does for the first attack.
Okay. So we will cast Eldritch Blast. I don't know why that didn't roll with advantage, but okay.
There you go.
Yep. Good damage at a 14.
She will send her familiar out to get help again on the second attack.
All right.
And let's see if it actually works this time.
Still a hit. Decent damage with a 7.
All right, and then we'll bonus action and double up on that.
Okay. So
No
miss
advantage
on
this
that one.
time.
Yep. And a hit on that one. For 12 damage. It's looking fairly beat up. Not in a shambles as of yet, but that armor is definitely cracking.
And I guess she will move down here and take cover behind the wall.
Okay. That will then move us to Skeleton 1. It's way over here. It will take 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to put there. And then take his attack. And we'll miss. Skeleton 2. Fire off at arc. And we'll miss. Skeleton 3.
By a lot.
Alright, where's Skeleton 3? Way up here.
Oh, they're coming from the north. You were saying about bigger maps?
Nat 20 on Kibble.
Stop hitting
No!
Kibble!
For 13 damage. And on to the next skeleton, attempting to do the same thing.
How about he doesn't attempt to shoot Kibble?
But we'll miss. Moving on to
Yeah.
skeleton.
Skeletons, they don't do crazy damage.
That is
They,
true.
they don't need to do crazy damage. They need to die. Again.
I say he
They
has
could.
like 12 HP because he's a kobold.
But he's a cool
He has almost as much HP as me, the fighter, if not more.
You also have surprisingly little HP for a fighter.
Speaking of being a fighter, Draho, maybe you should stand in front of your butler.
Huh? What butler? Draho's a member of our party now. He stopped working for me a long time ago.
Draho stopped working for you?
Oh, Kibble did.
Yeah, you said Draho.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Draho stopped working.
All right, so predominantly
Hard to
a
stop, he'd have to start.
bunch of missed arrows for the remainder of those skeletons. Black Mantle then waddles his way over to one of the skeletons.
To be fair, they've been, in their graves for a while, and they're just dead.
That they are. Miss on the second attack. Hit on the third, and so he will drop that skeleton. That
Well, at
is
least those skeletons seem
skeleton
relatively squishy.
Yeah, because they're regular skeletons. They're not dwarves who get buried in armor.
2. And we move into ghoul turns.
I don't like those words in that order.
Oh, they just need to get closer.
Go ahead and take your attack, Misaki, now that he's within 10.
Grr, click on it.
You're already targeted.
Okay.
If it helps, if you look in the combat tracker, you should be able to see who you're targeted on.
Yep.
Why don't you just use the fancy line?
What we should do is form a circle around Misaki. Draw them in.
Why not the black tree guy? He's holy.
Yeah, but I know that Misaki can
That is a
turn
hit.
them
For good damage. You do not
Decent.
have Sentinel yet, do you?
Isn't Sentinel a paladin thing?
Nope, it
No,
is
Sentinel's
a
a feat.
feat.
Oh,
Sentinel
no, I
is
do
a
not
feat
have that.
thing.
Okay.
It will be a paladin thing.
There is a class feature of the Cavalier class that acts similarly to it, but
Reaches out and bites Mistaki for the minimum damage, 4. Comes in with a pair of claws. Misses with the first. Misses with the second. Moving into Ghoul 2.
Bertrand, do you
Go
know the
3.
song?
By who?
Do you know the song Thriller?
Yeah.
That you can get him to dance.
No, that's copyright.
Miss
That's
with
how
the
we get
bite on
DMC.
Doing it wrong, so we're fine.
And miss with both claws.
Just hold my shield up. No, bad.
And Ghoul 4 attempts the same.
Hey, Kaizen, what's your initiative at?
Last.
I'll get there
Oh.
eventually.
1. That's right. He rolled the 0.
What is this thing that is based off of dexterity that you did?
And Ghoul
think
5
boy.
comes in with the same. Miss with a bite. Miss with the claw. And miss with the claw. That
think
does
it-
bring us to Kaizen.
I feel at this point they saw me get first strike, and now that none of them are hitting me, they all take it personally.
Yep.
Because I think ghouls are partially intelligent.
A bit.
Yeah. They're not
Intelligent enough to look for brains.
Just a 7.
How
So,
tall is the wall that I am standing next to?
The big portion of that is a very tall pillar, but the rest of the wall is about waist high.
Is the map
Nice.
raining?
It is.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Just noticed?
To be fair, I was looking up a certain thing that I'm going to use my next turn.
It was like the first thing I said when I saw it. I was like, oh, it's rain effect. It's just you don't listen to Drawho.
I mean,
Let's
that's-
see, there's
that's the
just the
appropriate
two
response to
skeletons on
John
the north
talking.
end of the map, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
Okay.
Draho, I hear you talking and I just tune out.
Yeah. Fair.
It's called self-preservation.
Because I am worried about
Yes.
our bartender and his wife.
I'm going to shoot him when it comes my turn.
Yeah, I would think all the ranged fighters deal with the ones on up north before anything else.
Oh, I didn't even see those ones.
Yeah, we didn't until they started moving in.
Until
on
they
us.
moved.
Mm-hmm. All of you were conveniently looking the wrong direction.
I mean, to be fair, when you put up about 12 enemies in one spot, we're not going to really concern ourselves with the two that are way over there.
But in fairness, I looked the whole map over and didn't see him, so I think he hit him.
Yep.
Kibble noticed them, though.
Yeah, I think he did
Isaac
that.
noticed them.
No, now you do. But before he moved them, they were invisible because I searched the whole map for enemies.
They were a little late.
Just a bit.
Alrighty. Poop.
That's a full round action.
There's a
For
person
you.
named Poop here. That's awesome.
If you can poop in 6 seconds, I'm impressed.
All depends on what you put in this bird seed.
Then turns into a minigun.
Moving there.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
I imagine you just using your glaive to pole vault.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I think we'll rid ourselves. I don't know. Do you need help with the ghouls, or do you want me to free up the black tree?
I think me and Masaki got this.
I'd free out the black trees so we can see what he does next.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned because I don't care what dude with whip can say. He can't raise dead from this distance. Somebody down here had to do that.
I mean, he did crack his whip.
He did.
Don't care. That's if he's hundreds of yards away, unless he's casting ninth level spells. I ain't you can do from that range.
Maybe his whip is special.
Special it.
Maybe it allows him to whip it and whip it good.
I didn't see any cone hats.
Or
The
maybe
more of a ziggurat.
it's what we like to call DM story fluff that just works against all rules of the game.
I cast plot device.
You cast plot device. Well, it's murder time.
All right. Not so much.
No, it's not.
That's all right. I can try again.
Mm-hmm. That
There
is
you
better.
go.
That'll hit.
And
Hello?
we get that damage.
Mm-hmm.
He is in a meeting online right now.
Plus that damage.
Good on the smite. Any bonus action?
That's coming.
Okay. And that will miss.
Get a baggie and pour some rice in there.
Yeah, well.
And that should be everything, right?
There. Yep.
So that dwarven skeleton is looking haggard at this point.
That'll work.
Ark.
Okay. I look again back at. Oh wait, no. This would take my action. And seeing as they're ganging up on me. Now I did attack last round,
Mm-hmm.
so that means that I can still maintain my rage until my next turn, right?
Oh, plus you're getting attacked.
Well, I would have to take damage for that specifically. No one's hit me yet.
Hopefully, yet is the operative word, but I'm not betting on it.
It's okay. I have more than one rage today. But the point being is that it would still at least persist until my next turn, based off of the rules as written.
Yep.
So I will actually, and this is why I wasn't paying attention earlier, I will take my action to focus on my heirloom of consecration.
Okay.
And just to remind everyone what that does, because it has been a moment. The character may, as an action, focus on the skull. Doing so imparts upon its user the protection versus good and evil spell, specifically against undead only, for up to 10 minutes, or until the character releases the spell, and it uses the concentration of the item itself. And to remind everyone what protection from good and evil does, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any saving throw, blah, 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 blah. So the point is that I can reckless them all I want and make it just regular attacks.
And you should now have that as an effect.
Ooh. So that's my action. As my bonus action, I would like to use my Beast Hide Shifting.
Okay.
Rolling for not great on the temporary hit points, but if the token does its thing, that shouldn't matter much.
Also true.
Okay, so that'll be 17 temporary hit points. And to be fair, these guys are hard anyway. And that will be my turn because I'm exactly where I want to stand.
Okay. That'll bring us to Logan, who will attack at Ghoul 4. Poorly.
Logan, go into Berserker Rage and save Laura.
That will actually hit. For a decent amount of damage on Ghoul number 4. So the Ghoul sidesteps the first attack and goes direct into the second for a total of 12 points.
Really? He ain't gonna smite? What kind of paladin is he?
Low level.
A failure?
We are now on count 20.
Remember, he's like actually a noble with like a living family, so he doesn't get out much.
All right. So Bertrand's turn.
Momentarily.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all right.
DM stuff is going to happen on round 20.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
Although we don't give him at round 20.
We rarely let a fight get to round 20.
All right. And
I meant initiative count 20.
Oh, hey, more things popping out of the ground here. There's a ghost and shadow. Oh, no. Oh, I do not like that. And a
so
mummy?
that is what the
Two
new
mummies.
set out for the map looks like.
Oh, hey, yeah. So remember how I talked about like circling up around the cleric? That may be a thing we should try.
That being the
Is
case,
my only-
Shadow White.
I am very glad I used my.
My only question about the ghost is, does it qualify as spoopy?
Let me check the monster manual. It does have the subtype of spoopy.
My only question on the ghost is, does it look like a judge?
it does. At least one of them
I
does.
am the law. And it's still
Damn
wearing
it.
a helmet.
So, Bertrand, you are now up.
So, yeah, there are 2 mummies,
At least.
2 Shadow Whites.
2 wraiths. There's 2 specters floating around.
Well, this got decidedly worse.
Okay, since I'm pretty much operating on theater of the mind right now, is there like a large saturation of them that is close to me?
The
The ones
closest
that are on
set
me.
is going to be, the set of ghouls that are all right around Ark.
Okay, well,
Normally I'd
I'm
be
gonna-
okay with doing a large thing, but there's people around me. You could also wait for them to close in.
And what
But-
I'll do is I will turn that grid off so you can
Alright.
see a little better.
all right. I can. Ark, have you spent your inspiration yet?
No, I have not.
So I can't give you another one.
Correct.
No,
No,
you can give to someone else.
You
Oh,
want any-
okay. Who's the closest one that needs it?
It'd
Really,
be-
anybody can use it. If you want to go
Yeah.
by who's going next, it would be
Someone that hits hard,
Draho.
preferably.
I can hit
me or
hard.
Draho.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
would
go
give it to.
Draho.
I would give it to Nivara.
And
Be more useful on the Eldritch blasts.
okay, I'm gonna play Draho's war song.
Oh, that is not my war song. It's much more civilized.
Stop being ungrateful.
Barbarian.
That's what you get, Draho.
Better than getting kneecapped.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
really.
And I wanna run up to the ghouls and cast fairy fire and then run out again.
You don't need to
Is
get
that a
close
bad
to that,
idea?
do you?
Is that a
You
bad
can
idea?
cast it from where you are.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can?
You
Yeah.
don't have to run.
I mean, they're not invisible. And,
Oh, I know that. I just want to give you advantage on them.
Okay, but that also means that they'd have advantage on everyone else in there too, which because we'd be included in that effect.
Only if
Oh,
you fail
never
your
mind
dex
then. Okay,
throw.
okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell you what, I
You got a
am.
ranged weapon, just peg one of them. That'd be the
It's
best.
okay.
thing.
It's your first combat. Bards are complicated.
Oh
So,
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to be like my hero, and just run up next to Ark and stab a ghoul with my rapier.
Okay.
So I think you're looking for Ghoul 5 there.
Yep.
I know you can't really see the map, but
Ghouls are So here I go.
okay. So you're next to Misaki, but that works.
All right.
Yeah,
does
there you
a
go.
does a 16 get the little guy?
Versus a ghoul. Now I'm gonna find them. Ghoul.
I hope
gonna
it
be
ghoul.
does.
They have a decent amount.
Leave
Of
it.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay. Then I am gonna do 9 damage piercing.
Okay.
Respectable.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna
Respectable.
stab my rapier right into his guts.
All right. As you do that, it slides straight through the body, and then when you're
Yeah.
withdrawing it, you get this weird squelchy sound, and this kind of black
Oh.
bile starts to pool out of it.
Oh, sick.
Kind of like when your shoe gets stuck in mud.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But the mud's a dead person.
So you use your bonus action. Any additional movement?
No, no
Okay.
additional movement. Yeah.
So that is going to bring us to Wraith 1. Let's see if I can turn this grid back on. There it goes.
He's going to decide he doesn't appreciate being summoned on his day off, and is just going to go home.
Oh, where are you,
What are they-
Wraith 1? Way up there.
One of these days, that's going to work.
I kind of wish one of these guys was a demon so I could just banish it again, because that worked really well last time.
That is a clutch thing to have against other extra dimensional beings.
That it is.
Yeah.
That is its turn. We move to Wraith 2. Figure out where you're
Who
at.
also doesn't appreciate being summoned on its day off and goes home. not
Middle,
even-
top. Yep, there you go.
It's not even supposed to be here today. Don't help him.
I mean, it's gonna move whether I help him or not. So
You don't know that.
And that moves us to Black Tree, who will go ahead and attack on. That is not the right one. That one onto that one.
Is Black Mantle in here anywhere?
He is. He's towards the lower right.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
He ran off.
I got no. He went into the phrase when he did.
Does
He took
hit
out one of the skeletons.
for a minor amount
against
of
the
damage
weak
on
skeletons.
the large skeleton. Moving us
He's
to
covering
the
the flank.
Spectre.
Ah,
Where's the one?
I mean, to be
with
fair,
the
his knee's
outline?
about as useful as yours, Draho.
I
don't know.
I don't need to run.
Did we check to see if he has a peg leg? Because that could actually be more useful than Draho's knee.
I just know he was limping, so
He was favoring one leg.
That's a limp.
also known as limping.
It could mean he has a
Two.
peg leg, at which point he could use it as an improvised bludgeoning weapon, which is still more useful than Draho's knee.
I mean, I've just guaranteed that if we have to run away, that I'm going to be faster than Draho.
That's all you really need to be.
Mummy 1. So mostly
These guys
this is
have any
just a
class, they'll
whole
attack
lot
me
of them
first.
rushing you.
Moving.
Okay, guys, we may want to think about tactical positioning.
Mummy 2.
Okay.
And Draho.
Ray.
I think we want to kill the Spectre very quickly.
Well, what I'd like to do, believe that works on, yeah. I would like to fire up my cigar of protection from evil and good.
Okay.
Because I feel like that would be super helpful to me right now.
Yep, just a bit. So with
So
that,
let me take
I
that
need
out of my
Copy my move.
inventory.
to spells.
How do I remove that from inventory?
I think you just go to edit and then
delete it.
delete it. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
And that effect is on you now.
Sweet.
Oh.
So,
Draho
Draho,
Draho followed suit on my tactical idea.
Hmm.
Draho has no idea what you did. Draho just notices there's a lot of undead, and he remembers he has a cigar in the case that specifically says "in case of undead."
To be
Puff
fair,
this.
your version of the spell is better than mine.
So he immediately takes it out, lights it up, and just starts panic puffing.
I ain't
coughing.
got time to bleed.
And then I am going to, because that's my action, correct? To use the scroll,
That's right.
basically.
Mhm.
Yep. So then I'm going to bonus action. Oh, wait, no, that's not something I do. That's kibble sheet I was looking at. I was wondering why I could do that. Never mind. So now, having done that, I am going to... where's the farthest away from danger?
Not here.
Back at home.
Honestly, you're in a fairly defensible position, and you're within sort of proximity to
Ooh,
healers.
wait.
You're not in a bad spot. Actually, if you got on the other side of the wall, you'd be good.
Yeah, with all the freaking ghouls. Nice
Who
try.
are currently dealing with a line of
I
people.
feel like ghouls are safer than wraiths and specters.
Uh-huh.
What I'm gonna do is move to right next to. Did it move me there? Yep. To Black Tree, because he has, the whole undead thing going on.
That's
He's
not
a
exactly
cleric.
That's not exactly how Shield of Faith is supposed to work, but good enough.
I'm now protected from the undead, and I'm next to a guy that can fight the undead. I'm okay.
And a spectral naginata.
So that is my turn, basically. Because I got nothing bonus action worth doing.
Okay. That will bring us to Lady de Villers, who will not be clicking you. That's awkward.
I was about to say, why are you attacking me?
Because you
Do we
shot an
need a
arrow
reason?
past her.
Do we need a specific reason?
Sure, Draho deserves it.
Hits the ghoul on the first attack. Small damage of 8. Hits the ghoul on the second attack.
He's good.
Damage of 11.
She's very good.
Yep, actually that exceeded. So we will...
I say she's been around about as long as Eno, so she probably should be.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Draho, remember how you were all afraid of these ghouls?
And then
You're being upstaged by other nobility. Oh, she ain't scared. I like it.
Not really being upstaged. I'm doing my job. I'm an archer. I'm not
I'll let
supposed
you
to
go.
stand on the front line.
I'm just saying you wouldn't get closer. You weren't in the front line. There was a front line of people protecting you from the things you were scared of.
And swings on that third ghoul for another hit. That will bring us to Kibble.
3 attacks.
Yep.
Fighter.
Could be.
Kibble is going to immediately do what Kibble do best.
Grabbing the shiny thing.
What shiny thing?
Drinking the booze.
Drinking it.
Guys, Kibble's not that bad. He's going to get to the other side of the wall here,
Hey, Kibble, look at
away
that
from
one.
the undead that are closing in on him.
Look at that one target there that has a lot of HP, but you get an advantage on the attack because it's not direct sunlight and there's someone engaged and you can do your sneak attack damage. That'd be really nice to free up all those people on that side.
What, you mean the dwarven
I
skeleton
say that as
too?
a free action.
The mightiest of soliloquies.
Well, that's what the message was being conveyed. What Art probably actually said was, "Roar!"
Somehow not as eloquent.
Does
Does he
Kibble
get
speak
advantage
Manbear
if somebody's next to him? I can never remember.
Yes, pack tactics.
Mhm.
I thought
And it's
so.
gloomy, and I feel like that was specifically to help Kibble.
And probably to help the undead not have the same problem.
Did it roll
Oh, but
for
if
me?
it's been-
How?
Yep.
But if it's
Because you probably had Draho's token selected.
Had Kibble's token selected.
Were you on Kibble's
not
sheet?
according to the not according
I
to
was
the,
on Kibble's sheet.
Different.
Okay. Do I roll the damage anyways, or?
Nope, because a 17 will miss him.
Okay. Okay.
But
That's
what's his
a hit.
plus?
Plus
that
9.
is true.
A plus 9 on a 17 will definitely hit.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's not sharpshooting.
Yep.
That would be
Good. Yep.
yeah,
Stop hitting yourself, Kibble.
16.
So he fires in there, and yep, somehow you did that. Let's take that off. And take that off.
So
Awesome.
you're saying that's just Draho seeking arrows with more steps.
And he does lay low that dwarven skeleton.
Yeah, and then he does the second thing Draho does, or I mean Kibble does best.
Hide.
Yes. He will duck behind the wall and hide.
Okay.
Who's hiding from some of them anyway.
Yep.
Also, when Ark sees the dwarf skeleton go down. "Roar." That's right.
Only
On
a
the-
14.
So he may or may not be hidden.
with a 2. Freaking rogues.
That will bring us to Titus, who will again do the same sort of thing. Grabs his wife.
Honestly, the safest spot would probably be between the wall and us.
Yep.
Titus, throw a plate at them.
So, Misaki.
It's your turn. What are you going to do when
Yeah.
your turn?
Well, this can move up to 20 feet, so I'm going to move it down here.
All set.
And then it's going to attack that one as a bonus action.
That will hit.
Wow.
And kills it.
Okay.
Yep.
All
It
right.
had been previously damaged.
It had been assed up from the previous round.
Yep.
That's fair.
Okay. And we're having a bunch of gnarly coming in. So I am going to move there.
Tactical reposition.
Alrighty.
And
Is our plan to just circle around and take the hits till enough of them are close enough to,
I mean, we've got enough
Flare
ranged
boom.
fighters. We can let them come to us.
well, yeah, and there's not really a big clustering yet, other than the ghouls.
Honestly,
we should let them run in on us.
Honestly, my current main concern is that Spectre that's very close and the Wraith who's not far behind him because they have ability damaging effects.
Well,
Pedro,
Yep.
That can make you get early real quick.
what do you click on to get to the battle map? Because I got through.
Oh, you did. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So in the maps button over on the right, open the one that's labeled 01 Heroes Field.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you so much.
Yep. While you're
right.
in there, also double click on your character, and if you start with adding your physical stats, we can slowly get everything else in there too. That way you can
Cool. All
easily
right.
use all the
Gotcha.
cool stuff.
All right.
so Kedra, can I pick a spot on the map to cast a spell, or do I have to actually pick on a dude?
So functionally, you're picking a spot, but you're choosing the specific things that it's functionally hitting.
Okay. So that no.
You have my curiosity.
Mhm.
$3,000.
What is that whispering?
I'm going to drop a fireball on the path.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the spell. That should automatically do the saves if you hit the effect option rather than the damage portion. Has you the
The
spell
effect
on your actions on the action bar?
You mean my action? What do you mean action bar? You mean my action page?
Yep. Let's go into combat version.
Yep.
Just as a point of interest, Fireball has a 20-foot radius or diameter?
Radius.
Mhm.
Oh, you can get quite a few with that.
There we go. Level 2, level 3, fireball. So you open up the little ability menu and then hit the cast option.
I was going to say, if you
Ugh.
hit the mummy, the Wraith.
So in combat, it just has the cantrips.
No, it's just taking a sec to load since it was flipped.
Okay.
But yeah, if you center in the right position, you can get Mummy 2, Wraith 2, and Spectre 2.
Oh, you know what? It's not, because you haven't chosen your preparation spells. So if we go to that, and we go to fireball, and we go to combat, now it's there.
Okay. So I actually have to take extra steps now for the sheet to work.
Yep. Preparation
Curse you,
combat.
due diligence.
All right. So, Ark, you were saying?
If you put the center correctly, you could hit Mummy 2, Wraith 2, and Spectre 2.
So from the Wraith, the mummy is 30 feet. 15 feet, so yes. Between the two, that's a 40-foot radius, or diameter.
Well, okay.
Won't be able to hit Ghost 1, but that's okay. 3 targets is still decent. Especially
Grab that one. Okay, so.
Especially when all 3 are problematic. So.
And no, you're saying just grab.
So tap the cast button.
Got it.
And so we see all the failures on there automatically.
Woohoo!
And now go ahead and double click or tap the damage button underneath, and that should, yep, partially resisted, vulnerable, partially resisted. Boom. Isn't it nice when I have time to actually make shit work?
Aren't you glad I mentioned me because it is also vulnerable to that?
Yep.
Yeah. And so bonus action, move action, action.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my economy.
All right. Nivara, you are up.
All right. So Nivara is going to hop the wall
Boop.
Join the blob of protection.
and send her familiar out to give her aid on her first attack against Spectre 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I rolled 4 dice, but okay.
Well, that's okay. Gave you basically both of your attacks at the same time. Both of which hit.
Okay.
Yay! Ooh! Woohoo!
Why does
Very
that look
nice.
like it's doing double?
It appears to be doing double.
It is
force
because
damage.
you're selected on yourself.
Guys, stop hitting yourself.
Oh, is that why it rolled twice? Because it was aiming at Nivara and?
Yep.
Oh.
That would do it.
Yep, that will deal with the Spectre because they have piddly little hit points. And where are
Alright.
you
Yeah,
on
they-
the
they-
line?
They can't take much, but damn do they get problematic if they
Mhm.
touch you.
All right. And then we'll switch to Wraith 2
Okay.
and do the bonus action again.
All right.
That was almost so many good numbers.
It's okay. It's still hit.
That's still hits.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because they're not actively trying to dodge.
For a good chunk of damage.
12 damage. Nice.
And a 29 on the to hit.
We were about to find out how low you could go.
All right. So a total of 37 damage between the two. Its incorporeal form seems to be like dissipating out of portions of it, but the remainder is still holding fast.
All right.
With
Fun
a physical
times.
body, it's hard to say it's looking rough, but
Yeah. To be fair, I have a plus 11 with the Wand of the War Mage, so
Yep.
there you go.
All right.
I don't miss often.
That's going to bring us to Shadow 1.
Which decides it does not want 6 more weeks of winter and goes home.
40.
Oh, I got it.
Shadow 2.
That yawn was not timed at your bad joke, but it was appropriate.
It's fitting. Did you hear me complaining?
Skeleton 1 will attempt a shot on Arc. And we'll just drop his short bow because he's so inept. Skeleton 3.
Roll for frustration.
Yep. It's way
The
up there.
necromancer doesn't let his
How
skeleton
can you
give
have
up.
anxiety?
We'll continue trying to fire on Kibble. Not with a 4.
The best way to intimidate them, not get hit.
Skeleton 4 on Kibble with a 12. Nope. Skeleton 5
Stop aiming at kibble. Aim at draw.
Is on
Remember, he's got
Black Tree.
He's got partial cover.
Will miss. Skeleton 6. Also on Black Tree. Will miss as well. So a hail of arrows just kind of goes flying in and over, and they just surround the party.
So we will fight in the shade. No, okay. You know, I
Very
do,
disappointed.
I do have to consider this
We'll swap down
because
here.
because these are summoned undead, which means they're following commands. So this Death Knight considers me to be the biggest threat. I'm touched. Not by any of their attacks, but I'm touched.
You're assuming that the Death Knight's the one controlling them.
Quincy will miss.
All
with
right,
the
you
first
can leave your
attack.
conspiracy theories for after
Hit with the
combat.
second attack. For good damage.
Point being is whoever's
actually
controlling
kills
them
that one.
can be the.
I was gonna say it just went unconscious. Is that possible for a raised skeleton?
It is. And then he's going to take
I mean,
the rest of his
Can
movement.
they lose
to head
consciousness
back this
if
way.
they're not technically conscious?
Brings us to Ghoul 2.
Hi.
Yep. And let's see. I was really hoping it would do the disadvantage with that thing on.
Still missed.
Yep. So disadvantage. And now
Well,
we get
it's
Glaucus.
I reckless, and then he has disadvantage, so it's a straight roll anyway.
Okay.
Actually, no. On my last turn, I did
No, you
not
didn't.
reckless.
Yeah, because you
Not
did
even.
the. Mhm.
Okay.
So
Point
missed
is,
with the
he
first claw.
There we go.
Missed with the second claw.
We will find a way to make that work.
Ghoul 3. Bite attack is a miss. Claw 1 is a super miss. Claw 2 is another miss. Brings us to Ghoul 4.
Thank you for this token's power, by the way.
Also a 1.
Actually, since you are attacking me, I forgot, since I did shift, that makes me even more tanky.
And then we move to Ghost 1, who has a flight speed of 45, 10, 15, 20, 40. Move to Ghost 2. That should do. To Kaizen.
You are enraged. to
Unmute
the-
myself.
Yep.
And then it'll move to meet mine enemy.
Ooh, respect.
Well, there are entirely too many people behind me. I can't let them get touched by the naughty.
Right, no, but still, respect. Going right for him.
So yeah, we're gonna do this whole shadow white thing. And
Oh, it's just a
initiate
shadow.
murder.
The WT just means with token.
What?
Whatever it is, I'm
Yep.
gonna murder it. We're gonna find out if it likes murder.
Okay. Pretty sure it likes murder.
I don't think it likes it to be on the receiving end of said murder.
That is it.
Are we gonna gloss over with token?
Yeah, the anything that's named something dash WT just means with token.
I
get to
believe
reroll that
that-
damage.
Okay.
I believe that shadows under certain circumstances are effectively invisible, and I think that might be why.
There you go. Much better.
Cool.
That's why it's raining. There's an outline.
Hmm.
And then
It is undead. There we go.
And that kills it. So you reach out with that partisan and just kind of, as you bisect it, it shatters into just poofs of shadow.
One thrust man. Just don't tell the ladies we call them that.
That's
still
his
have an
nickname.
extra attack. Do I have the ability to bisect my attacks?
If
Yeah,
you,
if you move and continue the attack, it still works.
you only move 15 feet, so you have a few options.
get to the mummy, could get to one of the skeletons.
Well, I don't know that I can get to a skeleton. I can definitely get to that mummy, though.
Yeah, I've got the ghoul, so if you want to take care of him.
You're right, the skeletons are too far.
And I'll probably draw the wraith to me as well.
Which, as you just demonstrated, not a problem. So,
I want
Hey,
mummy. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, boom. I want mummy.
Do.
Go get that rock candy.
You were
Oh,
not
Yeah,
connected.
take that. Yourself.
That does hit, though.
Okay. So then mummy damage.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, we did just learn they're vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, but I
I know you have other options. Or you would
no.
better.
That is the question. Can I have the bonus action before completing the action?
Yes.
Okay, then I will searing smite his bitch ass.
All right.
And so he's gonna take that,
Ooh. My
and then he's gonna
God.
take that,
And some of this.
And that
And
does
take
not look
that.
like it doubled, so he's going to get another 9.
Another what?
9.
9.
9.
And we're going to turn that off so I don't get any more weird pings in my ears.
Ping. You just lit him up with holy fire. And regular fire.
Oh, and he is in fact on fire.
All right.
Yes, under the trees. The perfect spot to start burning a body.
I mean,
I
it's
would
raining.
be more worried about it, but it is in fact raining, so I
Mhm.
don't know how that's gonna work.
we'll,
But,
we'll fix it later.
All right.
We'll fix it in post.
That's everything.
We've
yes.
got Black Tree here. He'll put out the fire.
No,
mean-
it is not everything.
No? Ooh. Pommel strike hits.
But you bonus action to do the searing smite.
That is true.
Oh, I did bonus
Mhm.
action. You're right. I lose.
Okay. Back to the top of the round, Mr. Ark.
Good catch, Art.
Oh, getting all formal on me now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any of the ghouls here been hit already? I think 4 has.
4 has.
Yep, it certainly has.
So has 3.
Okay. Well then. Now that I'm all extra tanky, I'm still raging, correct? Because in my last turn I did not attack. I have not taken any damage, but I did attack on the previous round. The wording on it is weird.
I think you
Let's
are.
Look at that.
I just want a DM's ruling before I decide to rage a second time.
Rage all the time.
Your rage lasts for 1 minute and ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you have not attacked a hostile creature.
Since your last turn.
Yep, or taken damage since then.
Okay, so I was still raging at the end of my last turn. So you tell me if I'm still raging. If I'm not, I'll just rage again.
Lay on.
So still raging.
Yep.
Okay. Also, thank you for using a LARP combat turn. Reckless. It's going to be 15 on the die with lots of things attached.
Which one are you going after?
Number 4,
Number 4.
because it's already hurt.
All right.
So,
You were good to go?
So I'm just hurting it more. Alrighty. So that's this will be my bludgeoning. This will be my radiant. Oh, much better. Okay. So it's a ghoul, so I don't think I'm doing extra bludgeoning.
Nope.
All right. So that's 12 bludgeoning and 11 radiant.
And it explodes. Dissipates, in fact.
Oh, it just auto failed. Okay. Or did that just kill it?
Killed it.
Just straight up regular murder.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right. Well, in that case,
Number 3 is wounded as well.
is it
Yep.
okay?
Says so.
Let's make it more so. Ooh, okay. I mean, not that we've been having trouble hitting these things, but 18 to hit.
Will hit.
Okay. Not quite as good. All right. 11 bludgeoning and 8 radiant. Does that bring it below 25?
It does, in fact. That kills it.
Let's do it.
Hooray.
Yay. Hey guys, I'm a paladin. All right.
With the proper
movement
Mace
or
of
bonus
Disruption,
action?
anyone's a paladin.
That's the thing. I don't really have a lot of bonus action economy at the moment, so I'm just gonna look at the lady here and yeah, just be like, you're doing great, and that's it.
Okay. Brings us to Logan.
He's gonna be a failure of a paladin some more.
Probably. Out of the miss. There's his first hit. Okay. Base damage. Plus his smite. Will, in total, drop cool 2. Now I just gotta find it.
To my immediate left.
There we go. Cool 2 is down.
Woo!
Yay.
We can reposition.
Yep.
Hooray.
He will step to guard Bertrand.
Who needs to reposition? We're clustered up in the middle. Just let them all come running at us.
Speaking of, Bertrand,
I'm
you're
saying,
up.
I'm saying that if we want to alter how we're controlling the battlefield,
Question: where are the bad guys at? Are we like?
we're the
who are
green
the bad?
things. Do you see
So-
the little squares that are red?
Yep.
Oh, the red squares. I just see green. I see.
You'll
Yeah.
have-
I see the red
Yeah.
squares. Yeah.
Yeah, we killed all the ones that were close. So
Oh, okay.
You might have to zoom out your map.
I'm gonna
yeah, use your
Zoom.
scrolling wheel to do that
out. Scrolling. Oh, you know what I gotta hold down.
on the mouse. And if you need to move the map like up or down, you hold down the scroll wheel and just like slide it. That
Okay,
might take a
scroll.
little effort. On the mouse, that little.
Yeah.
You have one of those between the buttons?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Then
have.
I was
a
gonna
wheel.
say, given how old his OS was, I wasn't expecting one.
Yeah. So I cannot zoom. Wait, is this little gold thing here? Is that the?
No, but in the upper right-hand
okay.
corner, there's a
Yeah.
kind of up right-facing arrow. Tap that once. That should expand fully.
Ah.
Up right, upper right hand corner. Oh wait.
So if you're on the Twitch, it's where I've got my mouse.
Okay.
It's up next to the tiny skull
Mm-hmm.
in the
Up
corner
to
of the
the-
map.
The tiny skull. I'm looking at the battle map right now.
Yep, go up to the top like it was an X on a Windows tab.
It's
And there should
okay.
be an arrow next to a skull and a question mark.
Yeah, like a
An arrow next to a skull and a question mark.
yeah.
I do not. There's like
So the battle map that you're looking at, the window that has your battle map in it that we're playing on,
yes.
you've got that brownish header bar for that window, correct?
Yes.
Top right bar, there's 2 circles and a skull.
I might not be looking at the same thing because what I've got is a gear. I've got a plus sign and a minus sign. 2 swords crossed.
Yeah, you're
Too
definitely
far.
not looking at the right
Nope.
thing.
He's
No, I'm not.
looking at the top. He's looking.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
you're-
looking at the actual Fantasy Grounds Unity. but the top of the
Yep.
battle map itself. So it should
Yep.
be its own little window.
Okay. Battle map itself. Oh, you're right. Okay, it was hidden. Yeah. Okay. So you click on the skull.
No, the arrow.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you.
And for zooming around, if you, in the lower right corner of the map, that little kind of golden compass button, if you grab onto that, you can use that to scroll around.
All right. So I just clicked on the arrow.
And so that
And
should
Adjust
expand
the
it.
map. Oh, cool. I didn't know about the golden target.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
I kept wondering what that was.
golden target. Okay, I'm dragging the golden target.
All right.
Oh, that's smooth too.
Yeah, I'm dragging that target. Oh, are you seeing that what I'm doing?
Not until
Nope.
you choose
We
to
just-
move your character.
Oh, okay. Which direction are the bad guys at?
So
Like,
you have
Yes.
some to the left, some to the right, some up, none down.
Oh, cool. If they're in
We're-
all directions, it's good
We're
target
surrounded,
strategy.
which means we can attack in any direction.
Okay.
Target-rich environment, if you will.
Oh, they're far away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them anywhere. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the
Range
right.
abilities.
Yeah. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like turn into a very inspiring thing, like a very like a giant frog or something like that. And I'm going to I'm not going to actually turn into it, but I'm going to look like it. And within 60 feet of me, everyone 4 people are gonna get 8 additional temporary hit points.
So
Okay.
that's a new power for the channel. Go ahead and read out the power name and
Hammer
then what
Bard.
it specifically
Oh
does.
yeah, it's a mantle of inspiration. Okay, as a bonus action, you expand 1 use of your bardic inspiration, and this is the third one I got for to grant yourself a wondrous appearance. When you do so, choose a number of creatures you can see that can see you within 60 feet of you, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. Each of them gains at this level, it would be 8 temporary hit points. When a creature gains these hit points, it can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
All right. So
Okay.
who are you choosing? Which 4?
I
Don't pick
just
me.
have so many allies here. It's like
It's
who
okay.
went?
I already
Uh,
I already have 17 temporary hit points, so don't pick me.
Okay, who is that speaking?
Arc.
Okay, Ark, gotcha. All right. Okay. I'm
For
gonna give
4
it.
people that are going to be useful, Nivara, Misaki, Kibble, and Draho are the party members.
Okay, then I'm gonna do those then.
I love
Yes.
you too, Draho.
I think
You're out of range, aren't you?
Yep.
Up to 60 feet.
Maybe
Oh.
not then.
You might be in range.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Range
Kibble's more
25.
useful than you, so.
Yeah, and Kibble's more useful than you, so give it to Kai.
Well,
Oh.
I would actually argue more that Kibble has already taken damage, and this is in effect a healing spell for Kibble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my argument. But I
Yeah.
respect the elf lord's subtle ways of trying to get me murdered.
It's
You know
outrageous.
what?
There's the top 1% of those.
I will give
According
my
to temporary
temporary
hit
hit points to Kaizon with him being on the outlier.
Kadro, question.
Mhm.
When it says I can give myself a wondrous appearance, does that mean I can make myself look like whatever I want within reason?
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
an
cool.
illusion. You can look like anything.
Mhm.
All right,
You
I'm gonna
can
be
make
a
yourself
giant.
fabulous.
All right, I'm gonna be a fabulous bullfrog.
All
And I'm
right.
just gonna be like,
Somehow this inspires us.
Well, I mean, he was
is
a good
raining.
friend of mine. I couldn't understand what he said, but he always treated me fine, and I always drank his wine.
So
Okay.
I'm
which
just
4 are you picking?
I am picking the ones that Draho mentioned, who are the party members, because I wanted to do the most. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So the 4 of you that
So-
are part of that, go ahead and add the temporary hit points and make a move.
I think that was.
HP.
Was it?
How
Was it
much?
half?
10 temp HP?
8.
8.
It was Navara, Draho, Kibble,
Kibble.
and
then
I
either
said
Kaizen or Misaki, whoever
and
figured
I said
they needed
Kaizen can take my 8 because he's going to be
in the framework.
getting into some grill here shortly, and he's far enough away from us.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
Plus, you
Okay.
got the heals.
And then you can move up
I'm
to your
about
full
have
movement.
Sexy times.
Yes, you can move up to your full movement
Oh, okay.
as a reaction. Yeah.
That's
All
the
right.
case. I
All right.
really don't want to move away from the cleric.
I guess I will move down and help out Mr. Blackmantle.
You did see him trotting back your direction.
Okay.
Right. So this is a cover fire.
Well, then I don't want to move.
Okay.
I'll just take my HP and stay behind the wall.
Okay.
Everyone form a circle around the civilians.
So you're not moving. Draho's not moving. Kai?
He's not moving.
Slide to the left. Woo!
Okay. And Kibble.
Everybody clap your hands.
Everybody kill undead. Do, 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 do. Turn them all. For the clerics.
Draho, is Kibble moving?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to have him move, didn't I?
Yep.
I forget that I'm controlling more than one character sometimes. Kibble
You don't
does
really
have a very
control
good strategy. He
You
is going to back up this way because it's safe now. And he is going to get as close to the big, tough people as he can.
Okay. So all
We
four of
really
you
need to-
add the appropriate temporary hit points. And what you
Yep.
see is Bertrand turns green, puffs up, becomes a giant frog, and you see that ribbiting motion. And that somehow inspires you.
Guys, I saw a
Into
bullywog
action.
do this once.
Draho is confused, but also encouraged that we can get through this.
Draho's always confused.
All right. Any movement or
Hey, if
anything
this
else,
goes on
Bertrand?
much longer, Draho's going to join the Church of the Bullfrog.
Who are not at odds with the cult of the Evercrab.
Look,
Any-
there's a lot of cults you can get involved with. Ask Nivara.
So anyway, Bertrand.
Oh, and then I since they're just all around us right now, and I don't want to isolate myself, I'm just going to stay where I am and be like, the undead are coming to war.
Okay. That brings us again to count 20.
Both inspired and obvious.
So on top of that harmonica, we should get you a kazoo.
Or Kazoo.
Why was there an enormous token that blipped in and out just now?
Well,
And
don't
do I
worry
have to-
about it.
Do I have to get? I'm worried about it because I might have to be the one who goes and kills it.
Oh, Flame Skulls.
Oh,
They're
snap.
appearing.
Flame Skull. Flame
Uh-oh.
Skull bad. Flame Skull equals fireballs, I think.
Yes, it does.
Hey,
unlimited
everyone
number of
who has ranged
fireballs.
attacks. You now have prime. You have. Oh God, there's more. 11, 18, 24. Okay, so currently the highest number I'm counting is 24.
Yeah, lots of skeletons, but skeletons are peons. We can push them out the door.
All right.
I mean, yes, but
And
we
so,
have other things.
Trotting in on the pathway from each direction is a flame skull flanked by 6 skeletons.
Oh my god.
Hey, range.
Oh, they're everywhere. Damn
Hey,
it.
range people. Big problem. Also, maybe we should not be clustered. That'd be a great idea.
All right.
Yeah.
That brings us to Wraith 1. Where did you go? Way up there.
Who sees
Okay,
all this
regretting I
importance
didn't move.
inside, he's no longer needed and goes home. One of these days that'll work.
Spectre, skeleton.
That's what I need to do. I need to play a character who has all that charm magic and command. And she's like, no, you want to go home. You don't want to sell me death sticks.
And this Wraith pops
I don't know.
up
Every time I
onto
try to use command, they just save, and it's bullshit.
the wall there.
I was gonna say it's the same for me. I can't command nothing.
I mean,
And
that's just because
we'll make a swing
you're
at
wrong.
Nivara.
I've got this command ability. I didn't know if it was any.
That will
Good.
hit.
No.
So
Oh,
it
damn it,
does
Navarre.
26 damage to Nivara. And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Navarre,
Oh,
do you want to do your ice prison?
It wouldn't help against the
It's a
drain.
touch.
It doesn't prevent the damage.
Correct.
Right, because it's you're freaking not having a body. Jerk.
Why am I?
wait.
There it is. Okay.
Do we maybe want to do a thing that
All right. You are good. You do not take the loss to your hit point cap. Brings us to Black Tree.
Kid
Who
will
will
cover your eyes.
Step
Someone
up to
cast
engage.
I'm gonna tell Black Tree now's a good time to be holy.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always holy.
Does hit once for a minor amount of damage.
He's got to be high enough to have his like 8th level smite thing on that, right?
You don't know how
He's
much
not even wielding a magic weapon. Come on.
All right. Spectre 1 comes running down. Moving us to Mummy 1, who will move into Engage Kai.
Are you my mummy?
All right. Comes in
I'm worried
first
about the flame skull.
with a Rotting Fist.
You should be.
Hits with a 22.
Eep.
Good lord. Kai, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
Solomon, seriously, it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, nice.
You are not
Ooh.
cursed with mummy rot. At which point, the mummy glares at you.
And it's on fire.
Nope. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Did the mummy take its fire damage?
It does
It's
not.
going to take 2d10 points of fire damage.
Go ahead and roll.
This
Yeah,
is, of course,
suffer.
different fire damage, but that rebuke is rather hellish.
Alrighty.
And then
And
it's still branded on fire, right?
yep, which should be additional damage, should it not?
Yep, double that.
So another 6.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. I mean,
Okay.
damage.
And then it glares at you, which will be a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Negative
Rejected
one.
its engagement. Hey,
Nice.
hey!
You
Nice.
are good.
Yep.
Who are you? What have you done with the real Kaiser?
Which will move us
It's
to
raining.
Mummy 2.
It's not a dex save.
Can we use the NPC's inspiration to help Kai?
Draho, you are up.
Okay. Well, I've got a new target picked out.
The thing on Navarro?
No, I was going for Flame Skull 3,
That works too. You know what? I support that decision.
so I don't want to get fireballed. If at all possible.
That is perfectly fine. I approve.
So I don't know. I'm protected from good and evil. Wait, why is it rolling with advantage or disadvantage?
It did not. You just double clicked.
Oh, how did it roll?
You got an
Roll
itchy trigger
twice?
finger.
Yep.
No, it didn't. Okay. So do I attack again? I don't know what happened.
Well, that's 2 thrown dice, so that's 2 attacks. The first one is a hit. The second one is a miss, which you can rebound if you want to.
Yeah, okay, I see. I was looking at the wrong area. I'm like, I only see that one 9 rolled. I didn't see the 13 rolled.
There's plenty of targets within range, so
Yeah. So we'll do our damage on the first hit.
16. That's good.
16. How's it looking? Wounded? Okay, well, I'm going to arc my shot. It has to be within 60 feet of my enemy, right?
Correct.
Well,
Which is
not a lot of things that close. Is the shadow WT2 within 60?
it is.
It is
55 feet.
Okay, then that's what I'm going to attack with my bonus shot.
magic boomerang arrow.
And that will miss.
Well, that missed. Action surge. Back at the flaming skull.
All right.
Yeah, this would be the time for action surging.
Try this again. Try this again.
Do you want to use any of your special things to let you re-roll? Because you got like
Yeah,
6 of them.
inspiration. Let me re-roll one of those.
All right.
Oh,
that turns that into
so
a hit.
close. So close.
Right.
Which
So
would have been amazing.
that is going to hit, and then for skeletons, I can't remember. Does force damage do more damage to them, or is it only
No.
bludgeoning?
Mhm.
I will say that doing force damage to them does more damage than not doing force damage to them.
This is true.
Yeah, I was gonna do it anyways. I was just curious, so I'll
So-
roll to the guy I hit, minimum damage
Oh.
of 16. And then I'm going to add my final arcane shot to that and do my boom shot, which I haven't done since the horde of, what were they? Goblins?
Yep. So with that, select all that would be hit by it before you roll the damage.
Although, before we determine whether or not force damage is extra damage, I'm reminded of that meme. Force damage is just magical bludgeoning. Changed my mind.
Yeah, so there we go. And then let me roll my, what would it be? It's 2d6 to everyone within 10 feet, correct?
Yep. Do you have it as a
Yeah.
action on your bar though?
I don't know. It's a good question. Fair question. Sensible question.
You do not as of the moment.
That's okay. I can just roll 2d6.
Yeah, but then
Well,
I have to
fix it
fiddle
up.
with stuff. So
Oh,
we're gonna
sorry.
do.
I'm making this you do your job.
I know
How
it's
sad.
crazy, isn't it?
At this rate, we'll be through about a quarter of the combat by the end of the episode.
That is
That was right.
appropriate. Let's go with pop that on there.
Awesome.
Rename to bonus force damage.
Right.
And change that to 2d6.
2d6. No
With-
pluses.
So many options. There you go.
Okay. It says piercing, not force, but whatever.
Yeah, that's okay.
6 damage to everything.
All right.
Boom. And then, believe that's all my attacks, 2 attacks. I use my
You want
bonus
to lucky
action.
coin the one you missed?
I was just thinking I'm going to lucky coin that last one I missed and try and take that skull out.
All right.
I'm going all in on this skull.
Yeah, take out the skull.
Well, let me see. What's its damage look like? Heavy? I think I'm going to go for the safe bet and just hit him with a regular bow shot.
That is a hit.
Fortunately, I did.
Good call.
And
Hey,
he
yes.
does destroy that skull.
Well done,
That
sir.
was a very aggressive turnabout. That is just nonstop arrows flying down range, bouncing off of everything, booming noises. Like,
Mhm.
Draho, what do you do on your turn? I cast trauma response.
Any bonus or not bonus action movement?
Movement, yes, because I don't like that now we're starting to do this. I am going to put myself on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, because if they throw a fireball, it's going to be on this side of it.
And then I'm going to stand next to that wraith and see if maybe it'll choose to attack me over Nivara.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my whole turn.
All right. That brings us to Lady de Villers, who will slide up here.
She's brave. I like that.
Misses on the first.
Just can't hit for crap.
Hits on the second.
She's hit more time than Logan.
He's probably hit more times than me.
And where's that extra die?
I think that was the first time she missed an attack.
Yep.
So she's actually doing very well.
And a hit.
Okay, I just figured it out. I fired 6 arrows.
And
One of them
Kibble.
bounced around and one exploded.
Hey, Kibble, look, it's the guy who's there surrounded. You get the extra advantage and attack.
Yep. Kibble's going to do this. And
It's
he
weird
is
taking
going
2 turns in a row, isn't it?
Yeah. He is going to move up and do the stabby.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing
He's
this
a hero. He is a hero.
You're giving the Wraith options.
Short sword, there it is.
Also, the Wraith managed to get you all to cluster when they're still active fireball casters.
Short sword.
See,
One.
that laugh was villainous.
Let me add advantage. Short sword. 1. Boom, that
That is
hits.
a hit.
So do that with a sneak attack.
Yep.
What was that noise when you threw?
12 damage.
That's Kibble.
No.
He's cold.
Then offhand short sword. That was supposed to be advantaged. Oh, it hit.
Mhm.
Well, we're only
What,
going to
does
see
it
if I get a
crit?
critical.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Still
it's
just a hit.
Mhm.
But you did
So
5%.
offhand 6 damage. Nice.
Okay. Any additional movement?
Then
Bonus action disengage.
Wait, no, he can't bonus action because he attacked twice, didn't he?
Oh,
Yep.
that's true.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot that that's a thing that I'm so used to just taking 2 attacks all the time. Does he have anything he can do having moved in? Oh, I can't even cower. That's a bonus action too.
Have we ever had Kibble do the cower thing?
Nope.
No, but I'm waiting for the opportunity.
Well,
Okay, that's it then.
When you guys first met him.
That's true, but we weren't
And
asking him to.
And it worked.
Look where he is today.
Okay.
Oh, Hannibal's family.
That'll bring us to Titus, who will step in and drag his wife inside. To
We need to
Misaki.
just like hide them in a sarcophagus.
Okay.
Respect to this dude's cowering.
Titus, no, we're in the kill box.
I mean, honestly, his safest bet is to surround himself with people that can fight.
Also, he's probably never seen a flame skull before, so he doesn't know the imminent danger he's in.
I've fought so many flaming skulls in the Tomb of Annihilation that I've just got a paranoia of them now.
Hey
I
guys,
see
we're
one
about
and it's
to,
like triggering me.
hey guys, we're about to inherit a business.
So, Misaki.
Yep. I'm gauging.
Okay. But are you engaging?
But are you end gaming? Aw, snap.
Really should get rid of that wraith next door.
Wow, you're not very neighborly, are you?
Well, you know what I meant. Next door.
Yes, and I
door to me.
decided to subvert that. You do not know how our relationship dynamic works?
That's racist.
Nah, it's cool. Oh my god, you can't use the N word.
Okay.
School.
So, what are we doing?
Let's see. Spiritual weapon, I believe, only moves 20 feet.
Correct.
30.
Is it 30 feet?
I believe it's only 20.
That was 20.
Consult the Book of Armaments.
Can move 20 feet and attack a creature within 5 feet of it.
Yep.
No, I think I'm thinking of Flaming Sphere. A spell I've actually used.
And Wraith number 2 is 25 feet away from it.
That is true.
Well, you could at least, I don't know, with that many people around it. How fuzzy is the Wraith looking?
According to the combat tracker, he is heavily damaged.
Yeah, it says heavy.
So he's in the red.
Fuzz.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, then maybe send the spiritual weapon somewhere else.
Yeah, it's gonna just move up. 10, 20.
Probably wipe out all those skeletons I wounded. Just start sending it that way.
No,
I'm just gonna put it there. and let
Again,
it-
I love you,
Yeah.
Drawha.
then I'm gonna
Look, you're a paladin. This is what you signed up for. Fighting undead alone until you're dead.
then you said select everything that would fall within this a spell's
Damage.
AoE.
Yep.
Alright.
Someone just cast sunlight.
Well, they kind of don't have the sunlight anymore.
The Wraith would.
No, like the old school sunlight spell isn't the same anymore.
Oh, I think it's just light or dawn now.
Daylight.
It's dawn.
Yep.
It's not even daylight. Daylight is just light.
Hmm.
I have it. I was so excited when I got it, and then I read the spell, and it just dispels
the
darkness.
cantrip where you're just like, you have a pocket lantern.
It's light. And then we just hit the cast button, right?
Yep. That
Oh,
should
what do you
auto roll
throw?
the saves.
I hit the button.
Are you throwing
Did
a
not do
fire?
anything. I am.
Doesn't look like it. Try it again.
No, it'll clear the skeletons at
There it
least.
goes.
That's
All right.
what I was hoping to do.
Yep. Now roll damage.
A bit of something's better than a bit of nothing. Nice.
Mm-hmm. And now I got to go figure out which ones are all dead. 10,
That upper left-hand corner
12.
smells terrible.
14, 15, 20, and 9. So all of the skeletons there are dead.
And I don't know if there were any that were off map.
Not that you can see.
No,
Yeah,
they're
but it's
all
an
off map.
AoE, so I'm saying if they went off that map, that AoE would have hit them.
Yep. Nope. Not that you can see.
No, you just created a crater that makes it easier for them to dig themselves out.
Nice.
Alrighty. Any additional movement?
That was that. That was that. I can probably. I'm torn about the cluster, but I don't want to leave those two by themselves. Damn it.
You can tell them to run.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be able to run out of here in time.
You can still tell them to do it.
Run, you fools. Let's go there.
Alrighty. So that will skip spiritual weapon and move to Navara.
All right. Well, I don't want to attack Wraith 2 because that's just not a good use of my action. So
True.
I guess I will send the familiar out to harass Mummy 2, and I will try to remove that from the board.
Okay.
So let me deselect Wraith 2.
Which, since it was hit by a fireball, is it also on fire?
It would be if it wasn't raining.
That's why I
Quick,
didn't say anything about.
Quick, someone get to a higher level and cast control weather.
That's why I didn't say
Right,
anything
I
about
like that.
Wraith 2 when it moved in, because it was in that fireball too.
But Mummy 1's under the trees. It has canopy.
All right, that's a hit.
Atta girl.
That's a
Oops,
miss.
I don't know why I rolled. I was meaning to click damage, but
Not a problem. Go ahead and reroll. Not that it matters. That kills Mummy 2.
Figured it would.
3 more to fire.
all right.
Ghost,
I'll
Shadow.
switch to Ghost 1.
Okay.
I do think ghosts take extra damage from force, or is this like one of the... Yeah!
Well, with a
All
critical,
right.
it's definitely
Nice.
gonna
Gotta take extra
damage.
4 damage regardless.
Good chunk of damage. Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
All right. And then bonus action, do it all again.
So close.
Ah, if only you were a hexbait. You can only critically miss ghosts. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So you rip into that ghost. Its ectoplasm is all over the wall behind it.
Did you just hit with all 4 Eldritch Blasts?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Nope.
Looks like Navarra's locked and loaded.
And with that, any movement.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell Wraith 2 to come at me. And I'm going to step away.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Wraith
We go the full
2
30.
will attempt its attack. Hits with a 25.
Does anyone there have Sentinel?
Nope.
And then go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. As it swings and hits you in the back on your way out.
And I believe you still have Kibbles in there. You have Bertrand's inspiration if you need it, which you don't.
need it.
All right, so you're good to go on that. And that will bring us to Shadow with Token 2. Just over there.
Not with token, it's ominous.
Who is able to get up on the Black Mantle.
No, that's our chauffeur. I mean, wow, I just went Draho there for a second.
But will miss.
You did.
Okay, these guys are closer than I thought they were.
This set of skeletons.
It's easy to move when you can just phase through matter. So, you should maybe find a way, if you can, Gedro, to see if there's like a group, like troop movement command.
Yeah, I've attempted and it never seems to work correctly.
Sounds like this app the first 20 times we try anything.
True. So that set of 6 will, not that way, that way, attempt on Draho. Attack 1. That was different. What are you attacked on? Because you have that.
Oh, remember they
Yep.
get disadvantaged because I'm
Protected.
blessed by cigars.
Yep. So that's attack 1. Attack 2. Miss. Attack 3.
And the more shots that come at me, the harder I puff that cigar.
Will miss. Attack 4.
Panic smoking.
Will miss. Attack 5.
Just call them the little
Will
engine
miss.
that
And
could.
attack 6. So 6 arrows come flying at Draho and just kind of plunk into the wall behind him.
That's nice, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and Draho is going to continue to panic smoking because he's 100% sure if he isn't puffing on that thing when the attack comes, it's going to hit him.
All right. Then this set of 6.
Is it greater restoration to cure cancer?
That'd be greater.
Asking for a friend. Oh no! Oh no! He's going to the group that still has a skull. I don't Like it. The skull decides it's bored.
We still have 2 skulls.
Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of the next one.
You say that until he kills you.
All
Yeah.
right. They will attempt to fire in on Masaki. Range 1.
Hopefully somebody takes out that wraith that's just hanging out next to us before it gets to
Why is it not showing a target? That's lovely. Where are you at?
Because it can't find Misaki and it misses automatically.
Yay!
Does hit
Boo.
for a minor amount of damage. Shot 2
They're skeletons. They don't do crap.
will hit for
Are you
same
familiar
minor
with
amount of
the-
damage.
Are you familiar with the concept of death by 1,000 cuts?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I
Attack
played a
3 will hit.
necromancer. I had like 15 skeletons. I was lucky if I dealt 10 damage a turn.
Attack 4 will miss.
You remember Bowman's
Attack 5 will hit.
Horde of
I
useless.
do remember Romance. This combat specifically is
And
reminding me
attack
of
6 will also hit.
Droho, this is why you don't talk.
All right.
What if Masaki was concentrating on something? That would have been several concentration checks.
And don't
Yeah.
concentrate.
Well, technically, isn't spiritual weapon a
It
concentration?
is not. It's not.
Yeah, it's neat. It just stays there until
Yeah.
you say you don't want it to, or it disappears
Skeleton
in time.
3 attempts to shoot Kai, misses.
We've killed enemies and their thing just sits there
Not it.
because the spell's still there.
Skeleton 4 attempts the same. Also misses. Skeleton 5 is on Black Tree. Will miss. And Skeleton 6 on Black Tree as well. Will hit. For 6 damage. Skeleton 7, where are you? Up there, you've already gone.
Elton Sub is sir not appearing in this picture.
That is true. Is Emil, who will take a dodge action. Quincy will attack the shadow. Hits the first time. And you can see that he's switched to using the longsword two-handed. Hits the second time. And hits the third time. All right. That is him.
3 for 3.
Move to Ghost 1.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Yep. 40 flight. 30. All right.
Stop
So,
having
Go on.
eye.
Remember, it sucks because I'm Draho.
that is true.
Because you're smoking.
All
That's what you
creatures
meant.
within
Yes.
60 feet.
Kai, you and your glorious aura are way over there.
Yeah, what is the radius in your aura, Kai?
Not this far. It's 10 feet, I think, still. Even if he had like the
And
expanded
Kai is
range.
just
that's
out
what
of range of this. So it expends a horrifying vicious visage.
Ah,
Holy Lord.
Attempted to roll that. It rolled it twice. We're going to take
rolling
the
all our
second roll,
saves.
That looked scary as heck.
didn't it?
Oh yeah.
So anyone affected, which is
That
How
made
did I
it up a little
fail?
bit.
wisdom.
It doesn't look like it
13.
rolled.
Is this a frightened
It
condition?
is, so it's not. going to
Draho and I
affect
are
you.
immune.
Yep.
That's what I was about to say. How did I fail that?
So Nivara and Kibble are currently frightened.
What is the DC so I can decide whether or not I want to burn my?
You don't technically know.
But look at the
I think we've established
box
Ghost
in game.
down.
Shh. Don't be naughty.
All right, I'm gonna
I'm
inspiration
thinking
that.
tactics.
All right. Go for the roll.
not naughty to have remembered a thing that just happened.
Well, it
Is
straight
this
up says
wisdom?
verse DC 13.
Yep. And you're good. So who did that leave? That was
Kibble.
just Kibble.
Let's kibble.
Just Kibble.
Oh,
Go for it.
To be
Appropriate.
fair, Kibble took some pretty hard hits early on, so he has reason to be scared,
He only took one. Two.
and it was pretty hard.
All right.
Nice.
Frightened has been applied to Kibble. That is the end of that ghost turn.
It's only down 14 HP, and he got 8 temp back.
Okay, Draho, we have to make our joint adopted kobold not scared.
Ghost 2 will fly into Black Mantle.
Just got to kill that ghost arc.
And attempt a Withering Touch.
I have my plans.
And it will miss with the Withering Touch. Kaizen.
For a guy with a bum leg, he's pretty spry.
All right.
That's why he's the admiral.
Am I still?
He's very
Yes, I
good
am.
balance.
Specifically, the Rear Admiral.
Giggity.
Not going there yet.
Maybe later tonight.
Well, I don't know when Lady Mac is coming back.
Well, that's one.
Yeah, it is one.
Mhm. Good thing you've
Let's
got
not
another
do that
attack.
again.
Good thing you have more than one attack.
That
That's
is a
much
hit.
better.
And Mummy number 1 is down. What in the heck?
I have no idea what just happened there.
Yep, that was different.
First string got selected somehow.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I clicked on accident.
Someone forced a reroll on that.
But you,
Well,
So that's a free reroll. That you can.
okay.
why?
Well, no. If they forced a reroll on that, I'll take the reroll.
Or did they mean to force the reroll on the
Use
critical
first
miss?
attack there,
Read the
Did I do
chat.
and I'll have an attack for when I go over here
That is
and
correct.
ruin the skeleton's day.
Mhm.
Okay. I think they meant, yeah, I think they meant reroll the one. So,
Glad that you guys are paying attention to that.
you have
pay full
four
attention
things
once
to pay
Tamura
attention
starts
to.
talking because he loves to give me extra dice.
That is
you
a
currently
hit.
have about 30 things to focus on, so
Yep, I get to reroll that one.
Okay. Hold on just a sec.
Too late.
13, I believe, won't make it matter. You weren't selected on him, so that's fine. And that is skeleton 6. There needs to be a search functionality within this because, oh my god.
yes.
Like these skeletons all went to
And
Bowman's
then-
School of Necromancy.
And that's
At least a function to allow you to tab through them, and they just highlight as you tab.
yep.
Yeah.
That
that would-
smashes through him.
Do you have more movement?
Okay.
Only used 15.
You do
Or
have
was it
enough
25?
movement.
There was a 5 there. I know there was.
He only needs 10. That's the important thing.
We'll say yes.
Bop him on the head. It's like,
Finish
Flash!
him.
Flash!
All right. You are selected.
Okay. So I can
Flap away.
use my bonus action to pommel strike this fool.
You certainly
Give him
can.
the mantle.
That is a hit.
Hey! And he's
Almost
skeleton,
strikes
so he-
bludgeoning, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Mhm. Any additional fun damage?
I feel like he's not worth a smite.
It's not really worth the smite, though.
Yeah, what?
He isn't. He has 13 HP on average.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the smite.
Okay.
You are intimately familiar with skeleton statistics.
Played a necromancer for quite a while.
Brings us
Okay,
up
Ark
back
is
to the
going to
top of the
use-
round. Ark.
Ark is going to use 5, 10, 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
Attacking Wraith 2.
All right.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure this should kill it. If not, I am going to be greatly concerned. Okay.
Why would you say that? Because now you're going to 1 and not kill the thing.
No, see, it's when I get cocky. I left it up. It's completely neutral statement. Oh, this is actually probably the best damage roll I've gotten out of this thing today. So,
that's going to be a snipped picture.
Today's gift for the week. Okay, so that is 13 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a magical weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And then 13 radiant damage, which I believe they're vulnerable to.
They are not.
Okay, but does that take it below 25 hit points?
It took it well past the 25 hit points because it only had 4.
I love how I'm just like, does this make it to a saving throw? No. Why not? Because it's already dead. All right.
Ghost one, I'm assuming.
There's a ghosty.
Yeah, and it's remaining ectoplasm. You all have advantage on attacking. Ghosty ghosts. Natural 15.
Okay.
But with things, so that should hurt it.
Yeah, the natural 15 hits it.
Natural 15 exceeds its defense threshold. Okay. All right, so that is 13 bludgeoning damage
Mm-hmm.
plus 6 radiant damage. Standard question.
Also unneeded.
Okay. And then I shout, fireballs, spread out. And then I go to assist the Admiral because I love having a 40-foot movement speed.
Good plan.
Draho is going to interpret that as you are about to cast a fireball and wait expectantly to see
I didn't
your
pull out a
first
cigar.
magic.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yep. Very much so.
Now, here's the question. Do you want to get me?
Oh, I feel like it. I was about to say, why do I feel like my target range just went from 100 and something to 85? Because the flame skull's moving.
Yep, so that does hit everybody in this area.
No.
Remember, if Kibble succeeds on his save, he takes no damage. Oh, wait. Is he high enough level for that? No, he's not. Crap.
Oh, wait. Is Kibble still frightened after that ghost died?
He is.
But
Really?
the source of his fear is gone.
I know, but it lasts for a minute. He just
But
scared.
the source of his fear is gone.
If I pet him, will he get better?
Maybe.
Like, all right.
He doesn't know you yet.
Oh,
It depends. There's a fireball coming with a bunch of D20s.
That is
Remember,
true.
I have
Oh.
advantage on this.
That's our saves.
The spiritual weapon does not need to be in there.
Oh, I saved.
I have advantage on dex saving throws.
And let's just make sure.
That is a lot of text.
Yeah, it is.
Kibble
Okay.
saved as well. That's all I care about. The rest of
Yeah.
them can die.
Oh, you have to do this in like bunches.
Nope, it should all take care of it.
Whoa!
I gotta. Yeah, all right.
All right, so
Wait, why
total
is
of 2
Draho
damage to Draho because he had saved
Oh.
and had the 8 points.
Yes.
10 to Logan, 10 to Titus, 21 to Misaki, 21 to Emil, 2 to Kibble, partially absorbed. Effect Bertrand.
He
unconscious.
also
That
saved,
is
so doesn't he
incorrect.
take nothing, or was he high enough level for that?
He's not high enough level for evasion.
Was the fire?
Okay, I didn't know if it came at
I'm not even sure he's high enough level for uncanny dodge yet.
Probably is. He's a
Bertrand,
third level
what's your
rogue.
total hit points?
Total is 66.
Okay, let's get that plugged in there so that it actually doesn't kill you every time you get hit.
Oh,
I
okay.
was about to say, did you make Constitution your dump stat?
I did that once. It went poorly.
I made strength my dump stat.
I was gonna say, what are you, the wizard from Dragonlance, whose name I forget?
Raceland,
Raceland.
Raceland.
you said
And
66?
it's not that he made it his dump stat. He drank a potion that made it his dump stat.
Okay,
He was taken
Draho,
over by an undead from another plane.
Draho,
Mhm.
just so you're aware, uncanny dodge doesn't come until 5th level for rogue.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was third.
All right.
No,
I've never
Flame
played a rogue, so
Skull
it makes
2.
sense. I would think that.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Like every level rogues get something, it's something awesome, but
They're
Oh,
like monks.
way up there.
It's about, yeah, he's above them.
40. Cool. How far
Flame
away
Skull
are
saw
you?
that the fireball worked and just wants to go home.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be painful.
So the
already
closest
was
it can
painful.
get is right there. 10.
You dick.
Stop hurting our tavern keeper.
Yep. Does hit everybody.
Stop hitting our tavern keeper.
Worry, I'm
Also hits
sure.
the Wraith.
I'm
I'm
sure
assuming-
Black Tree will revive.
I like
him
how
with
you
his count.
target the
I'm assuming.
I love how you target the spiritual weapon.
Was that Masaki?
Oh, I'm just dreading taking this
Ah.
because it's going up the pooper.
Oh, someone rolled a natural one. No, not Kibble.
Kibble, no!
Kibble, use your inspiration.
Kibble!
Use your inspiration to reroll that.
I love you, Kibble.
All
Oh, I
right.
succeeded my concentration. Good me.
Yep. Black Tree has gone unconscious, exceeded by 1 point. Everybody else is
Seriously?
good. Yep.
That
So,
bastard.
in that, Kibble took 27, Black Tree went unconscious, Straho took 27, the Wraith took 6, half partially resisted. Lady Liara took 27, Logan took 13, Bertrand took 27, Misaki took 13, Emil took 27, and Titus took 27.
I don't know if it matters, but I passed the save. Is that still the? Is it still 27?
Would make it 13.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 damage.
And let's see.
Guys, I
How
look at
much-
the I look at the skulls and I go, attack me next time, you jerks.
Um,
I'm the one you want.
That's 13. It's going to be 33 that you've taken, Bertrand. Does that sound about right?
Pardon me?
Between the two fireballs, 33?
33, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
should have rolled his save.
Brings us to Logan, who will run out of the way now and attempt to attack the ghost
Oh, I'm hurting.
Quick, make a pottery with it.
with a miss and a hit. Ooh, decent damage there. Where's the ghosty?
Does he have another spell slot left?
He does, which
Does
is
he want to
good.
not have another spell slot left?
So 21 plus bonus is 5. All right. Brings us to Bertrand.
Bertrand, okay, I saw my friend Kibble get singed, and I'm feeling.
Kibble's not looking too great, no.
No.
Got
and I
a
said,
man down.
Kibble, don't you die on me.
I was gonna say the priest is dying, though. Kibble's not
Oh,
dying,
all right.
he's just injured.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a guy
who's
who
like-
might have healing magic down next to a wraith.
Who's getting hurt like bad?
Black
I've
Tree's
yet
down,
to
and
be
he's
hit.
probably worth picking up.
I've yet to be hit.
Um,
Well, that's normally good.
Okay,
Just like
which
this
one
or
of them
should
is
be-
Black Tree?
The one
that's-
up next to the Wraith number 1 in the upper left.
Okay. And I go, Black Tree, don't you die on me. And I, how much has he, are you allowed to tell me how much he's been hurt?
He has
He's
lost
dying.
all of his hit points.
Yeah, he's at
All
zero.
right. Well, I'm doing a 4th level
Whoa.
cure wounds on him.
Cure wounds. You
for
have
that,
cure
you need to
wounds.
get
Uses a
next to it.
touch.
Oh, I have to touch him.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it, though. You can
Considering
move up
the
to him.
fireball
You've got
thing?
you've got the
Goes.
movement. You can do it.
I'm gonna run towards him, being like,
You've got the touch. You've got the power.
I've got the touch. All right, here I go, and I'm gonna touch him right on his little shoulder, and I'm gonna.
It's not where I thought that was going. Thank
I
God.
think,
Oh,
I think we all
okay.
thought that was going somewhere
Okay.
else.
So it's 4. Yeah, 4d8. I don't really not know how to. Do I just click the 8 like
So
4 times?
if you pick up the 8 with the left mouse click and hold it, and then right click 3 times while holding it, that'll give you 4 dice.
Guys,
Make
remember.
sure you roll them in the chat log or it won't count.
Guys, remember.
Okay.
He's the one touching the priest, not the other way around. It's perfectly innocent.
Did I just do it?
Not that I'm seeing.
Oh,
You got to make sure it's on the chat screen on the side there where it's rolling all the damage and stuff.
The
It's
little,
gotta be
I got
over
it.
top of
the
that.
little beige area there.
Mm-hmm.
this interface. I'll get used to it.
It's
sooner.
okay. Look, we've been doing this for
Yeah.
years.
3 episodes
We're still
now.
getting used to it.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't see the
Do you see the little dice shapes on the bottom?
Yes. For now, do you mind if I just roll them here?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
And
I
we'll
add
get your
my-
character set up for next game.
Okay, cool. So,
You're doing great, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
oh, thank you very much. 6-1. Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, so it's going to be 23. Oh wait, plus my 23 plus my spell casting modifier,
Which is charisma.
which is charisma. So
4, I think you said, right?
5. Yeah. So yeah, it's 4. So yeah, 27.
Okay.
Heal Mr. Blacktree.
So he is no longer unconscious,
Okay.
but he's still laying on the ground.
Smart. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
dead.
I want to give someone my last inspiration.
Okay. Hang on to that thought for
Okay.
next game because we're at almost 9:30 and we're hitting count 20.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I got you.
9:30
All right.
Central Time.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
All right.
10:30 real people time.
All right. So I used my action to do that. Bonus. Yeah, I'll hang on to it for next
Okay.
time.
and we'll basically start with you next time, but I want to reveal the count 20. That was wave 3, so we are on wave 4.
How about we stop having waves and it's just no turbulence whatsoever? And let's not stop having big things appear in the middle of the screen that scare me. We do not
And
need
by-
to be dealing with waves until we are on the ship.
By
Another
the way-
wraith.
Another wraith.
Another vampire. Whoa,
another-
a vampire.
A vampire,
five.
lovely. What's
All right,
that?
Skeletons.
Oh, there's skeleton 26,
Another
28.
wraith.
29,
Wait a second.
Skeleton
30.
28.
Wait, where are
30,
these guys
31.
appearing?
All over the place.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Yes,
My-
shoot.
That's no fun. Okay.
my only question is, does this vampire have a book of bad emo poetry that we can recite to him when we murder him?
Oh,
Oh, I've
probably.
got
Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please.
So as we're at the
So-
count 20 at the top of the round, we're going to pause there for this week. I will send you guys a
Curious to
screenshot of what this
south.
looks like.
So we
And you
can
can play it.
strategize.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What strategy? We got the strategy. Draho's gonna keep attacking flame skulls and hoping that the undead can't touch him for 10 minutes.
All right, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna run into
the flame skulls need to go down because
Kibble
By the way-
and Draho are focusing flame skulls.
So,
Yeah.
Kato,
Kidra.
question.
Yep.
One last thing. I clicked here and I accidentally made this 10 appear, and I don't know how to make it go
I
away.
was wondering who did that.
That was
when
me.
we close the map and open it back up, it should go away.
Good. All right.
But that's for next time.
Okay,
That
gotcha.
is an arrow. Pointer's removed.
Okay, let's save all
Awesome.
the questions
Yay.
until after the stream has been closed.
All right.
All right.
So, again, as always, thank you all for coming and watching, and thank you to my players for coming and playing. We'll see you all next week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.